Hello there. What's meeting you here?
I'm on the ball because I remember you saying that if you press it about 12 seconds in the first go live, because you have to press it twice, don't you? Then the second go live. Look at that. Bang on time. 8 o'clock, 3 o'clock over here.
Yeah.
Bang on
Look
time.
at this.
How are you, everyone? How are you,
Right.
Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, good, yeah. And people in the chat are piling up already.
Right, busy. Hiya, pal. Nice to see you, buddy.
Look at this. Everyone's here.
Smash the like, cheers. Gerard, I hope you're feeling better, son. I know you're feeling a bit under the weather, so I hope you're feeling better.
Good bad, Gerard.
Steve-O. Good old Steve-O's here.
Steve the man.
Been to another toy fair. I hate he gets all these toy fairs.
Oh, toy fairs.
He's got one every day, every week.
Super awesome. Hiya, pal. Gary's here.
Hi, Gary.
Yeah, it's 69. I got it right. I wanted to ask you two first, but then it's all yours. It's 68, 69. Chris, Peaky Owl. Hiya, pal. Thanks for last night.
69, I don't do it.
What are you doing, mate? Is that one of your gang signs?
Well, that's 60. You can do 69 with your fingers, can't you? Like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to do. That's
Hello, Keith.
Hi, Keith. Oh dear, we're all a bit, yeah. Today.
Dave.
Are you feeling poorly, Tim? Hi, Si. Hi, Jez. How are you, pal?
Is it still his birthday?
It's a big milestone birthday, though, isn't it? So maybe it is. Did you want to celebrate? I think me and Si had a nightclub party when we were 21. I remember that, but I didn't. What did I do for the 18th?
When you're 40.
It was my 3-year YouTube birthday yesterday. Yeah.
Yes. Why didn't you do it live stream like I did with all pile on it?
No, I put a little community post up saying it was your birthday, but we're planning to do something on my actual proper birthday, aren't we? So
24th. Yeah, we are. That's going to be a good. Yeah, I think we should do that, Matt, because I think it'll be good fun to celebrate your birthday. Saturday. When are we going to do it? On a Saturday night, isn't it? 24th.
Saturday, the 24th. Yeah. So look out for that.
Hi, Mike. Nice to see you, pal.
What problems with me, Mike? It's very floppy.
Connor's here. Hi, Connor. Oppie.
Hi, Oppie.
Chocolate chip.
Oh, I'm on catch up with his post on Twitter.
Well, I was catching up with his post on Twitter about Leeds United, but I didn't want to say anything to him.
Football.
After that, it wasn't offside, and he knows it. He'll sit there and go, "Yeah, it was shabby." No, it wasn't. We should have won that game, but what can you say? Hi, Stu. Just say work. Well, have a nice day at work, buddy.
Yeah, have fun watching. We'll catch up.
Don't do too much.
Yeah. Say G. Hiya, pal.
Evening.
Left Coast is here.
I love Gas Cove. As he likes to say.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Wow. Fractured Fet. Hiya, pal.
Fractured Fet.
Look who's here.
Oh, it's the man. It's Dash himself. Yeah.
Holding the baby.
Hold it, baby.
Baby. You can't give a baby booze. He knows. He doesn't know.
Oh, that's from that's Vic and Bob, isn't it?
Baby. Oh, baby. Yeah.
Vic and Bob's Big Night Out, wasn't it? So I love that.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. Uncle Charlie. Do you remember Uncle Charlie?
Yeah. Les with the spirit level in his chives.
Went off the Masters. Went off the Masters, Dino. Went off these two.
Yeah, he's only
It's funny because you do get it though, don't you? It's like you see all the comments just saying hello to everybody else, so you miss them and just you keep going. So
you have to dig out the important ones. Yeah,
I'm gonna try not to fall behind. Plenty of birthday money for Echo, Matt. Have you got birthday money?
Oh yeah, Echo's coming up. Yeah. I haven't got an early bird ticket. I'm just gonna. I think we've all decided, all of us are going. We're just gonna get there when we get there and queue up, isn't it?
When is it? October
the 1st on a Saturday.
Oh,
yeah, not far off.
I can't believe it's September already. Christmas is
I know it's
scary,
scary, isn't it? Definitely.
Decorations in Asda's.
Oh, don't, Taz. Don't.
Oh, in August.
My best bin.
I have best bin. I have pal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
It's old already.
Star Killer, buddy.
I haven't seen
Star
Christian
Killer.
for ages, but I know he's lost his lovely jet black hair. He's gone grey now, hasn't he?
Was he?
Christian.
Nice, Tez. Nice.
Grey hair.
I think it's a bit.
I can just. You can imagine. You remember it, Tez, when you sat home with a 6-month baby like that.
God. Yeah. Oh.
When we had Judy came home to England when he was about 6-7 months old, and when I was working, I would stop at Si's house just for a nap for half an hour. Because
you go to work for a break, wouldn't you? And all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jen would phone him up and say, "Is he there?" And Si go, "Yeah, he's asleep on the couch."
I remember when Josh was like, I don't know, about 8 months old. He fell asleep on my chest when I was playing Resident Evil, and then Charlie came in and said, "What are you doing?" Like playing a horror game with a little baby. I both falling asleep like that.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
Jonathan, they are.
Hey, Baz, thanks for last night again. It was a good stream. Thank you, Baz, for inviting me, Scuba, Si, Peaky.
We kept him going.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Reynolds, Jerry, have some counselling. Yeah.
Depends what you're going to do to him.
Yeah, I'm planning just to go up on the day, back the day as well, so I won't be staying.
Yeah, I might be just doing that.
So you're not staying over?
No.
I don't think so.
I'm not one for boozing and drinking and partying.
I'd love to.
I am.
I'm not 100%.
and stuff, you know.
All our electricity bills go up on the bloody 1st of October, don't they? Like £2,000 a minute.
Oh, I tell you what, if I went to you'd be fed up with me. I'd keep you up till 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
I know. I could sleep in the car, but I don't know about that.
I don't know what it would be, because I've talked to all you lot for years, and to meet you all up, I just want to party. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't go near the toys, would you? We would just be talking outside or something.
Yeah,
you wouldn't get near them.
I won't leave the club. Aye, I give you all cuddles, all kisses, like that. Come on!
Okay.
I haven't been touring myself, but I went to Sanford and I've been watching your videos and G-Forces, and you can tell it's getting full over. Maybe because Christmas, like we were just saying, is round the corner. So, but it's getting fuller. It really is. I've noticed on your videos it's getting fuller.
Yeah. There's loads of there we go, isn't it? There's loads of Transformers out. They're everywhere.
Yeah, have you seen that?
Fine, yeah.
Have you seen that? What's that? They've re-released that. The white guy. What's the big white robot that was
Jetfire?
Was in Jetfire. He was in Transformers, and he was in what was the other thing? He was. What did they steal him from?
He was Bandai. He was Robotech.
Robotech. I think they're releasing it as Robotech, not as Transformer. I've seen it.
Oh right, so it's the original design.
Yeah, it's still really custom.
Yeah. These little lads are a year old next month already. That's unbelievable.
Wow. Crikey, I remember talking about that when he was brilliant.
Jedi Berry, are you pal?
Hi, Jedi Berry.
Beginning his first wage slip. Yeah, you're right. I know, Steve. I'd rather go to Echo with the lads than I would Celebration. I would. I mean, everybody's there.
It's going to be my Celebration. I'd rather get. Yes, well, I'm more looking forward to this than Celebration. Is too much. I'm going to be miserable now.
Oh, I've got something off Pete.
Too hassle.
Open in a minute.
He wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. 8-9 o'clock. He'd be in the face at the end of the night, Matt. He'd be fed up.
The problem is, I'm on that many tablets. I probably couldn't drink that much anyway. So
that's true. Good point. Where's Jack, Matt? When was the last time you heard of Jack?
He's a lad, isn't he? He's a lad.
About a week ago. He's
found girls now, isn't he? He's found girls,
and he's got a new job. Yeah.
He might be at
when he's 40 and when he's 60, he'll come back.
Yeah, he'll be buying all our collections off because he'll be the younger still. He'll be still.
Yeah, he'll be. I'll leave my collection to Django O'Brien because
it's funny that's the nicest thing about your friends on YouTube, because you can tell. I know that Smugglers hasn't made a video in 7 months. Jack hasn't made one in 6 months because it comes up and tells you.
I haven't made a proper one in ages.
I always look forward to having. I always look forward to having my breakfast and watching Luke's video, but no chance.
Yeah, he's taking a break.
He's having a break. Today. I've jumped in his spot at the moment, Luke. I've jumped in your spot. I've been releasing my videos at 9 o'clock.
I've caught up with all
I'm releasing mine on a Sunday. I thought, Sunday's actually better in the morning. It's a good spot now. I used to do it in the evening.
Claim for your eyes.
Maybe not. It was just worth it. Because
you're not making any bloody money off it. So,
he said on it. I got this letter and it said, "Dear Shabby." No, it didn't say that. It just said, "It said your video, blah blah, has got copyright music in. The owner's letting you use it, no problem. But if you make any money off advertising, it goes to them." And I thought, keep the 3 cents or whatever. Yeah. It was such a cool. I got 31 copyright claims. I've got two. And then I got one on the Instagram one, but I used so much music in that Instagram. No wonder that was taken off.
You can play 60. You can usually get away with 16 seconds on YouTube. That's why all your shorts are 15 seconds on YouTube. Anything over, because all your shorts are default. If you use music, they're always 15 seconds. You are legally.
That's why you like your TikTok stuff, innit? You can put over onto share that as well.
TikTok.
You do it for. I'll be doing a bit of TikToking now. So.
Sounds like that. You're doing TikTok, man.
I'll be doing now. I'm not doing that. I'm just filming stuff. And
did you hear what TikTok can get? Did you hear what TikTok can do?
No.
Not only does it look at all your files on your phone, it looks on your files on your computer. It knows what you've looked at. It knows what. Even a computer that isn't on.
Thank God I'm on TikTok.
Yeah, because it's like the Chinese are spying on us, but because Google and Microsoft would never do that.
Yeah. So it sounds like Super Awesome's going to be super fit. Awesome. Look at this. He's got a new gym. Yeah. Well, it's going to be very sexy. Super Awesome, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm in Green. Is it Green or Bryn? How do you say that?
Being on a short holiday.
Where
is that?
It's in Middle Earth, isn't it?
Should we look where it is? Someone will say before I look.
Sideshow Snake Eyes. Super Awesome. Art John's got. Nice. He's going to make a video on it tomorrow. That'll be good. Believe it or not, at the bottom of the chat, how cool is that? Look at this. I'm on the ball. Oh, look who's here. I've not spoken to him for weeks. Our Tim.
Yeah, Tim, I know, yeah.
Lovely to see him. Hi, Tim.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I think Bryn is somewhere. It looks like it's sort of. It's up, sort of. Oh, I can't see that now. Where is it? Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Up near Western. I've got Western Supermare. It says there.
Burnham on Sea.
Where's Burnham on Sea? That's down south, isn't it? It's down south.
Yeah, it's between. It's just below Western Supermare.
Very nice.
So, in between Western Supermare
near Bristol.
And Bristol, yeah. Bristol, yeah.
Western Supermare always sounds posher if you say it in a French accent.
Well, yeah, that's where I proposed to my wife at Western Supermare on the beach.
Did you? No romantic places.
Paris,
New York, Western Supermare.
Well, if you say that in a French accent, it sounds posh. Milton Keynes.
Sounds
better than Milton Keynes.
Okay,
all right, G-Force. No problem, pal.
As I'm cutting out, yeah. He's still at work. Yeah. It's Friday. Yeah.
Keith, you're eating ham by the sea. Oh, ham by the sea, yeah.
Nice.
G'day, Michael. What time is it for you?
G'day, mate. Yeah, I saw a comment there by Connor. Matt, you're staying and you just don't realise it yet. Oh, blooming hell.
We're busy at the moment. Well, we need another lockdown, don't we?
No, he's a lovely guy. He's one of those lads. I've always liked him, always. You know what I mean? And he's funny, isn't it? You notice that because even though we're all from different parts of the world and so forth, when you don't hear from somebody for a couple of days, you are like, oh, is he all right? I hope he's all right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good to see him.
Yeah, he did his latest review, didn't he? Had some figures.
Near Western.
Western.
I thought you were local. Oh, Chippo, how did you enjoy your holiday, Chippo? Did you have? We haven't spoken to you since then. Did you have a good time? I bet you did. Florida, lovely place.
Yeah. He took the kid. I think he said he was restraining his son of all the Star Wars stuff they were going to buy. So
let's just talk about this a minute. 3 years now you've been on YouTube, Matt.
I have, yeah. Not aged a day. No.
Wow, 3 years already.
Yeah,
wow.
I know. Yeah, amazing. They say when you've been more than 5 years, you've made it. Then you get big. Then after 5 years, so I've got 2 more years yet to go. So
you've done all right this week. You've got what 780 shabby now, isn't it?
782, I think. Yeah, that was all right.
Oh.
I was on. I like to do a little bit. I don't really promote myself as much as I should. I don't. Well, I thought I was on 779, and I thought I'll just put it out, and I went to 782, which is awesome. So whoever those three were, fantastic. Well, I know one of them. That was really nice of him, but yeah, just really nice.
I was reading that.
Got
engaged in Westport County, Mayo. Never got my back. I've not been back. I've not been back to Western-super-Mare. I've been married. Been married 9 years now. There we go. Yeah.
Well, what's in Western-super-Mare? Is it FCC? I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
is it
beach, big pier, lots of people on mopeds.
Whereabouts is it, Matt? Not down south. Is it southwest?
Yeah, it's in between Wales and Bristol. Well, in that area, yeah. It's on the coast. Right. It's in that little bit, where that little bit where Wales comes in, and you got this bit goes down. It's sort of here. So
southwestern, isn't it? Is it southwest?
Somerset, yeah.
If you're from the southwest, I wouldn't say it was the southwest.
I'd say it's north, wouldn't you? I'd say it's north, wouldn't you?
Oh, I went up north. Once went to Bristol. Oh, didn't like it.
Southwest to me is Cornwall and Devon, and
the toe of England.
Yeah. I got upset people now, so I was going to say no.
It's all right, that.
Yeah.
We're fine. We're having a good week. We've been busy this week.
Yeah,
we usually have a couple of chats in the week, but we haven't had
too busy, all of us. Busy lives, Being YouTube celebrities, we're just so rushed off. It's constant.
My hands dropping off. Autographs.
I know, autographs and appearances. I think I might have to employ a PA soon. It's getting that.
I met a woman the other week. And she took her top off. And she had on the boob. She had Shabby's face on that one, and Matt's face on that one, and like my face down there.
Down there.
Down there. Yeah.
I said that too, Chippo. Super awesome. You should get hold of John. Oh, brilliant!
I don't know what I should say, but I don't know what I should say, but Chippo is actually a secret Hot Toys collector, and he's been keeping it. So
is he one of those dark horses like you, Matt? Is he? Oh, now it all comes out.
Yeah.
He comments on every one of your videos of your Hot Toys. So
yeah.
Right, are you ready?
Oh,
hi.
Good old Bo.
Yeah, BOE. He's one of the guys. He always likes my videos on TikTok. He's a bit of a TikToker. So
I watch his videos on
BOE. He's got a big TikTok.
I don't know about TikTok. He sends me reels on Instagram. They're always good. I like them.
Yeah. He's always got rave sort of things with figures and him just waffling on.
He's a bit of a filmmaker in his past.
He likes his waffling about figures. He does like the waffle.
Yeah.
Hi, Josh.
God, Josh. Oh.
At least you didn't go. Have to go.
Oh, brilliant!
Okay. What the?
There you go. We were invited to Pensacola, Florida.
Nice.
Where our lack is. For some reason, I always thought Lack was in Alaska. Why did I get Alaska for
I
that?
thought he was in Alaska.
Because I think I said to you, oh, Lack's in Alaska. Why did I get Alaska for
that? We know a few people from Canada and stuff, don't we?
Well, we know
Isn't Darth Wizard? Isn't he? Is he Canadian?
I think our Wizard's Canadian. Yeah, I think he is.
I've got it wrong. I'm sorry, I haven't. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Yeah, we got a few. We're like Trotters Independence Traders. We're everywhere. International. International, and there's 3 of us as well. So who's the granddad?
I will be.
Who's the granddad? Me? No, Shabby will be first.
Let's have a look. It's lovely here. I was on the beach.
Read
that. I was laying on the beach in green beans trying to tell me back out.
Tez is the oldest. He's the oldest and wisest. Tez the oldest and wisest of us.
There we go. Just moved from Alaska to Florida.
There you go. Yeah. You were right. Yeah.
I'd love to go to Alaska.
It's a state of America, isn't it? It is a state in America.
Yeah,
it's a state, isn't it? Or the 49th.
I always thought it was. I thought it was part of Canada, but it's not, is it? It's his own.
It's one of the latest states. Hawaii, Alaska. I think they went in the 40s and 50s. I had to learn all this. Do you know what I mean? So,
covering everything tonight, geography, everything. This is awesome.
Guam, a small island in the Pacific.
There you go, the 49th. See? That's why I got
49.
into
Have you watched the 50? Is it the 51st State? Have you seen that film with Samuel Jackson in it? That's a good film.
No.
Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, I like that one. Yeah,
he's got a kilt in it. Yeah. He wears a
kilt.
Oh,
hang on a minute, it's reminded me now. You reminded me.
Yeah, he comes to Liverpool.
Robert Carlyle, great.
And, I have seen it. Yeah,
and the guy from Royal Family as well. What's his name? And
Jim Royal.
Jim Royal.
It's a brilliant film.
Jim Royal always told my favourite joke when he was sat in the front room in the Royals, and he goes, "Come on, Bob, put your coat on." She goes, "Oh, Jimmy, you taking me out?" He goes, "No, I'm turning the fire off."
My ass.
He's going mad about her about phoning next door and how much it costs, right? And then the neighbour came round and she was trying to talk to him. He goes, "Well, hang on," he says, "Why don't you go home and phone you?"
When they go on holiday in a caravan, they go, "There's no chip pan." No chip pan. What are you going to do? We'll have to have jacket potatoes. Potatoes.
That's posh, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. For you Americans, you're probably lost on that. But
yeah, no problem. Just check up. Just put in the Royal Family, but it's Royal spelled with an E on the end. So. Yeah. What was his DJ thing called? He had a DJ thing, didn't he? What was it called? He had a catchphrase for his DJ business, did he? The son-in-law.
I can't remember.
Who all remembers? Put it in the comments.
Yeah,
it's based in Congleton, which is a really weird place in the northwest. That's our end.
Just had to be
in between Warrington and Northwich. Weird.
Yeah, that's what's worth going for, isn't it? This Rise of Resistance ride, isn't it?
That looks awesome. Yeah.
Well, I've got a question for Scuba. I asked the same thing to Scuba when he went to Galaxies, and I think I asked Tim as well because we know Tim's gone there too. Did it feel like Star Wars, Chippo? Because I know it's done in the sequels, but did it actually feel like you're in Star Wars? You know what I mean? Because that's the only thing that stops me going. Really, is if I get there and I don't like it.
Yeah.
When you get on the Falcon, bloody hell, yeah.
I think I'd wet myself seeing that. I honestly would. I think I'd be asked to leave. Do you know what I mean? Because you can go into the part where they do all the scene where Luke's got the lightsaber training and all that. You can go in that part.
Yeah. You can sit around I can't remember. Never remember the chess set. What's it called in Star Wars?
Javak or something set.
Love to go to Florida. Yeah, I'd like to go. Yeah.
We'll come to North Carolina. We'll rent a bus, like a trip to Margate, and take us all down.
Magical mission.
Driving. He'll drive there, and I'll drive back. There you are. We'll go to Florida next year.
Yeah.
Battery to death. Robert Carl, I haven't heard that name in years.
Oh yeah, Meatloaf's in it, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, Meatloaf.
That's it. You've tried the rest. Now try the best. Dave Best.
Dave Best.
Brilliant. Dave.
Yeah.
The miracle. Yeah, we don't. I tell you what, that picture of Andy's DJ set has done more rounds than, what is it, Christian in his grey jeans, hasn't it? Brilliant.
Yeah.
They're two iconic pictures.
Oh, man. You haven't seen it. It was like, it was the other day, me and
Daniel.
Sorry, Daniel. It was like, what should we go and see at the cinema? It was like me and Josh, and it's like, Josh said, "Can we go and see Top Gun?" I said, "You've not seen the original. You might find it a bit boring."
Did you make him watch the original before you went and saw it? Didn't you?
No, I kind of explained it a little bit.
Oh,
yeah,
you should have made it.
I was thinking, it was such a. You've got to watch. I mean, in the cinema, because of the canopy, when he sat there, I was saying, I don't, for no particular reason at all. I was on the edge of tears for the entire movie. I don't know why. It was just so exciting. When you get so excited. The best movie I've seen this year. The best movie I've seen this year.
Jason loves it. Shabby would love to go to Galaxy's Edge. Let me know. Well, I'll tell you what. If Matt or Tez ever come for holiday, we'll come down and we'll all go to Galaxy's Edge. How about that?
Right.
Yeah.
How much is a ticket to get in? How much is it? Do you know? Anyone know?
£1 million.
No, it's about, I think it's about $160 for the day. Do you know what I mean? Which it might not be. John will probably know because John is practically lives it.
For the day?
Our Dan's, look who's here. Daniel Chart. Hiya, pal. Nice to see you, Dan. So I watched Lord of the Rings and I liked it. And it's not woke, it was fine. Perfect.
I thought it was good.
It was entertaining.
I haven't watched it yet.
It was good. Watch it, Matt, because it's worth. Don't listen to all the nonsense about it.
Oh, no.
I'll watch it.
Oh, I could keep away from all that stuff now.
If I listen to all the nonsense, I want to have watched Halo and all the other stuff that we've been watching, which I enjoyed.
Yeah.
So
I don't understand why people are so angry. We were really lucky to get all these things now.
We did talk about
Hulk.
She-Hulk was a little bit naff.
Yeah, She-Hulk was a bit crap, wasn't it? Jesus.
It was a bit naff, so we're not sure.
She-Hulk was awful. She-Hulk last night was the worst Marvel thing I've ever seen. It was terrible, so badly written.
Just want She-Hulk fighting people and ripping things.
It's like Ally McBeal, isn't it? It was like Ally McBeal.
It's a comedy. Marvel don't do comedy. Just stick to action. Come on. Yeah, just stick to action.
But at the end of the day, it's a TV show. It's a bit like a cartoon.
Yeah. If you're gonna get someone to direct funny Marvel, you get the guy who did Guardians of the Galaxy, or you get the guy who did Thor, don't you? So
well, it's out next week on Disney Plus. Did you know that? September the 8th. Falls out.
8th. Yeah, I'll be watching.
Yeah,
that.
I'm glad I saw that. I thought that was a great movie as well. That was.
Yeah, I've been saving.
Oh no, sorry, I've not seen it. I've not seen Thor, so I'll wait for that. I'm
saving myself for it. So
yeah. Question: have you been starting to do that then? Because I know Tess takes little into cinema, but it got to a point with me where every Marvel movie was getting like the same, if you will. So I was waiting for him just to come on TV instead of going. I think the last Marvel movie I went to see was Endgame. No, it wasn't. It was Infinity War. I didn't even see Endgame.
Batman was the last one I saw.
Batman. Yeah, I went to see Batman. Sorry.
But yeah, tomorrow they're doing £3. It's National Cinema Day tomorrow. They're
doing here this week. They've done it in the States and it made a fortune. So
yeah. You won't get.
Cineworld's gone bust, isn't it? Cineworld's gone bust, apparently.
Yeah, Cineworld. That's what's near to me. That's what I go. They've just
got a massive one in Plymouth, and I don't know what's happening there.
I know it's my nearest cinema. If that goes, I have to go to the Odeon, which is right in the centre of Bournemouth, which is a pain to park in. You have to pay for parking.
So there you are. Man says it will cost you £75 a day. Look at it that way. 103 is about £75. Easy.
Oh, it's not that bad. Yeah.
We'll bring butties in a butty box, won't we? Save.
We'll get Jen to make us some butties. Plastic Tupperware boxes.
Take one of those. Take a freezer box, wherever you call it in America. Cooler. A cooler. Yeah.
Welcome to Wrexham. I started watching it. It's awesome.
I've seen all 4 episodes. It's good. It's good. Even Matt might like it because it's not all about football.
It should look like I'm moving.
Looks like me and Josh and G-Force are going to be neighbours. I'm about 40 minutes away from Raleigh. That's it. So, but Raleigh Durham's a bit of a difference between there. But there you go. There you go. Looks like we've got another one. See, you're all coming to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be awesome if Josh moves here. I'll never let him go home. Come round, watch TV.
Oh,
But, yeah. You booked this 3 years ago. Crikey.
Wow.
Oh, Rafa Khan's out, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Rafa.
What, Rafa? What? Oh, in the cinema. Yeah, I missed the Tron.
in the
I'm
mall.
gutted. I would have gone to see Tron for £3 if they'd seen it. Yeah. Gutted about that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought the She-Hulk and the Abomination part. Yeah, I don't. What's going on with this Abomination and his stupid ears? He's got like webbed
Yeah,
ears.
he didn't have them.
He's a bit overacting though. He's a bit like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. He doesn't feel like the same. Yeah, he doesn't feel like the same Abomination that was in the movie. To tell you the truth, he took it more seriously. Yeah.
Did you watch that series Tim Roth did a while ago? That's Sheriff. Was it Sheriff? No, Tim.
When he went to Canada.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was called something else. Was it Tim something?
Tin Star.
Tin Star. That was it.
Not Lone Star.
They did another series and they came back to the UK and it was quite good. Yeah.
Going to see Star Trek. Now, have you lads been doing what Darren's been doing? Have you been going to see? Because I know our side's been going to see all the old movies, hasn't he? Tron. You've not done it?
I have watched the motion.
Not showing the Star Trek around here, I don't think.
It's great. I love the original now.
That's the problem. They don't show these films in every single cinema in every county in the UK. They just think some of the big. So.
Right. Yeah, it's a good idea, though, do you not think? Because we'd all gone and see all the old classics, wouldn't we? Every one of us, if it was on our cinema.
Yeah, I'm probably going to... Rafa Khan's not my favourite Star Trek film. So,
what's your favourite?
Mine is the last one, Undiscovered Country, when they got the Klingons in it. The last one.
Oh, yeah.
The last one they did. I quite like the Voyage. I do like Voyage Home. Was it? Yeah. I want to go back in time. But yeah, the last ones.
Are you going to meet up with Scuba next year when he comes? Because Scuba in England next year. You'll have to meet up with him.
Scuba's on tour, though, isn't he?
He's on tour. Scuba on tour.
He's going to go to Celebration, but I think he's going to go round, isn't he? So I said to Scuba, I'll get the pasties in.
Yeah, I have to meet him somewhere.
So it looks like Lack's talking about someone who does dioramas, Sky Bottom Station. Is he as good as our Daniel Chart, though, Lack?
Oh yeah.
Our Dan's up there for the lads at USR. He's really good, but we'll check him out. Well, there you go, Sky Bottom Station. Cool. Oh, look who's here.
Hello, Monkey Boy Toy.
Hey, pal.
Hello.
See, I tell you, I'm on the board with this track tonight. I'm really.
You get a good rhythm on it. Yeah.
I'm getting.
You got a good rhythm going. Yeah.
Well, I remembered it because usually what happens is I think it's at the bottom, so I leave it. But then I realise it says new comments and you press it and it keeps going up. So
we're always a little bit behind, aren't we?
Yeah.
There we go, Tin Star. It's got it.
Tin Star, that's it. Yeah, it was good. I watched the first Earth and Mad Men's in it. The ginger Christina Hendricks was in it too.
Oh, Christina Hendricks. Yeah.
Is that on the curly
yeah, she was in that. She was.
If you could pick one movie from your past to go again on the big screen to go and see, what would you go and see?
Beastmaster.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen Beastmaster.
I've never seen it on the big screen.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Beastmaster? Oh, it's like it's He-Man. It is pretty much He-Man, isn't it, Matt? A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit He-Man.
I don't know what film because it's an hard one. I've seen Blade Runner the original in cinema twice now. They re-released it when they brought 2049 out. They released it a week before, so I went and saw it on my own. So
that was
crazy.
I'd like to see Transformers the animated. Although I did see it as a kid, I'd like to see the Transformers animated movie again.
Yeah, that'd be good, Tez. Yeah, I'd like to see
Batman, 89 Batman. That'd be quite cool to see.
Batman, yeah.
That'd be excellent because I've seen that when I was a kid. That was the first.
Terminator 2 was
Oh yeah.
Jurassic Park. They were amazing, like event movies, weren't they?
TJC, you'd rather see Back to the Future? Yeah, but that's Back to the Future's cool.
Yeah. Again.
GTM picked a good one.
Come on, Predator in the cinema. Yeah, original.
Bring your own ice.
Brilliant. So go on, let's see what else we've got. Despecialized Star Wars, like I see. I don't mind the special editions. I never know what
I'm the same. They don't bother me. I
don't mind them.
I've got no problem with them.
Obi-Wan cut yet? The Patterson cut. It's fantastic.
I can't find it. I've tried.
No, but I appreciate you saying that because I didn't know what it was called. So it's the Patterson cut. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I tried to find it.
Michael at Retro Blasting did it. I think he put a link in his. It might have been. Yeah, but I think he put a link in it. But
okay, yeah.
That was a very good deconstruction of what happened.
Matthew, did you like Blade Runner 2049? Or Josh has asked.
Yeah, I love it. Well, they're both mine.
I do.
I need to watch it again. I prefer
both of them.
I'm not a big fan of the first one. I like it, but the second one, that 2049, I can't stand him. But honestly,
I think he's absolutely amazing, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I do like
you got to watch Mrs. and the Nice Guys. Him and
Shane Black. Nice Guys.
Him and.
The bit where he falls asleep in the car and there's a bee in the back.
The Gladiator actor, what's his name? Australian actor.
Crowe.
Russell Crowe is in with it. They're brilliant together. They are.
Yeah.
And Rosling, he's just the right idiot. He's an absolute idiot in it, and he go Ryan Gosling. He's brilliant acting.
He's brilliant. Yeah.
Look at that hour-and-a-half movie. And what TJC remembers is that there's a midget that's topless in it.
And Beastmaster.
I
don't know. Should I whip it out? I'm not whipping it out.
Whip it out. Don't whip it out, Tez.
Don't
whip it out.
Look at that.
Oh,
look at that.
What do you make you big?
Look at that, Betamax.
Oh, Betamax. Children, that's a Betamax, that is. You have to put it in a machine.
Yeah. You have to put it in a machine.
Yeah, and you don't. Yeah.
And it still, it still works. I did that test.
I don't got any children watching us.
Tanya Donnelly got.
Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth.
There's a bit on the tape where it's really worn, where she gets out with the leg naked. I don't know why it's worn.
I don't even know that. That's
I'd like to think about me. I thought our side goes mad when I come off the stream. He's like, Shabby, you've not seen it. I just can't remember him, and maybe I'd seen it, but I know I haven't seen Beastmasters. But that's me and you. I get to know all these films, don't I?
So Anna, he's got like Grady Cringer. He's got like a black tiger, isn't he, Matt?
Is he?
And he goes, and like his hawk will come down, land on his arm.
He's got ferrets, and he got a couple of ferrets as well.
Yeah.
The ferrets. There we go.
It's great, and there's loads of battles in it. Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
horns in it.
His tail's rubbery, but it comes off the back now. It's not attached on. I haven't got it yet. I saw all about it. Yeah. But if you go to Big Bad Toy Store, Monkey, hang on a minute, Monkey's British, isn't he? So do they do Big Bad Toy Store over there? They've got more live pre-order. So
Amazon's your best bet for Origins early, usually here, or there's a couple other places. God, my throat's bad tonight.
Are we gonna, because we got a guest coming on soon? Are we gonna? Because I've got to open something from Pete.
Well, let's do it right now. Here's a present from Tez from Scuba Pete.
Because a bit waiting for. I don't know. It's been around the world.
Come on.
First, I picked, someone sent me this. Look.
Ooh, is that any good?
No, it's terrible. Game.
Oh, another terrible game.
Someone on the Spectrum Facebook group said, "I've got something you really like because you knew I like Transformers and stuff." But I didn't know what it was, and this came yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, it's amazing!"
Is it?
So this is from Pete. It came yesterday, and it's been to China, it's been to Mars.
Isn't it?
Finally
China. Nice.
Yeah. So I don't know what it is, but Pete said, "Yes." Let's cover the name up. There we go.
Beastmaster, before you open that, Beastmaster doesn't hold up, Tess, so maybe I shouldn't watch it.
It
No,
does have
I
lots of
tried watching it, Shabby, and I gave up after 20 minutes.
Right. Hey,
Oh.
Johnny. Hey, pal.
No, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Yeah. Hi, Johnny. Sorry.
All right, Johnny.
Rolando. Hello,
I
Rolando.
don't know what.
George.
Well, George says that Ocean, the company, dominated games in the early 80s. Is that true?
Yeah. They were like EA. They got all the movie
Yeah.
licenses and everything.
Batman,
Robocop. There's a letter. I can't see what it is. It looks.
A little.
I'll do the letter first. Hiya, Tez. Please enjoy this Hoth playset. Is it?
What?
It's a bit knackered, but still, it's good in shape. From Scuba Pete.
Good Pete.
I've got the Hoth. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god! You can't get. Oh my god! It's. Oh, you know what this is?
Oh my!
Oh, Pete.
Is it the cardboard one? Is it the? Oh, it is.
The Hoth.
Oh, look at that!
Sears one.
Look at that!
Oh, Pete. Oh man.
Oh,
I don't know what to say.
Say thank you.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, Scuba.
Oh, it's a bit floppy.
Oh,
you did say it's a bit knackered. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Be careful, Tez.
Well,
Be careful with it.
Oh, look at that. Look, it frames my head. Look at that.
Yeah, you might have to get your Pritt stick out or a bit of glue.
Yeah.
It's
got everything.
Yeah.
So this is.
I saw Excalibur, but I don't even know what Hulk the Slayer is.
Well, there's a,
yeah.
there's a bit of.
You can you just watch I've watched some of the guys that fix the boxes. Just get a bit of cardboard behind it, reinforce it.
Send it to Vintage Dave, he'll sort it for you.
Yeah, send it to Vintage David.
Get his iron out. Get his iron out, and he'll iron it.
Oh yeah, it's a bit flappy, but still, because you couldn't get this in the UK, could you?
No.
Oh,
no.
Pete, oh man, I didn't expect this. I didn't know what.
You have to get it. Yeah.
Oh, there's the Atat's head. Because this was only available in. Is this only available in Sears?
Something like that.
Was it only available in Sears?
You're gonna have to put it together now. Do a video on it.
Got the little.
Yeah, that goes on the display piece, doesn't it?
Oh, did Peloton not make that set? Did we not have that set when we were kids? I know.
We didn't get it in the UK.
Did we get Land of Jawas in the UK? I don't know.
You got Land of the Jawas, but it was only the Peloton one.
We didn't get the. We got a figure, didn't we? And not a skate pod. We didn't get the skate pod, did we?
No, that was right. And it was,
we got a figure instead, a Jawa figure.
I think I'm welling up a little bit here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be careful with that and try and.
Oh God!
Little project for you now, so you could do a video on restaurate.
I'll save it because it's similar to my. The more you put it together and the more you take it apart, the more it gets. To wear.
You want to put it together and leave it.
It's got the little foot pegs as well. It's just got the one.
Yeah.
See you later. See you later on, buddy.
Oh, that is amazing, Pete. Where did Pete get this?
Well, he must have found it in one of his hunts, I'm guessing.
I think I saw it in one of his hunts. Look at that. It goes on there. Oh man. Yeah. I won't put it together now because I need to sort of concentrate.
Yeah, you want to take your time
Pete,
with that.
Was just man. I've not had anything vintage in ages. It's just Pete. Oh, thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Awesome. Absolutely.
We have to give you a base a bit of a scrub, or is it all right? Does it need a bit of a scrub?
I'm all right. I'll just go off a bit.
Hulk the Slayer. I've never even heard of Hulk the Slayer. What's that about, Matt?
Yeah, Hulk the Slayer. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Is that an old movie?
Yeah,
someone said that in Excalibur. I've seen Excalibur, so I've seen that. But
that's got her and Helen Mirren in it. Ooh.
Yeah. There's boobs in it.
Pardon?
Story of our life, Keith. Story of our life.
It's got the thing.
They make pills for it, and it's a bit floppy.
We'll just leave Tez.
They make what? It's a bit floppy.
Yeah, they make pills for
it. Yeah, get them in the pub toilets, can't you?
There you are.
Oh, Pete, mate, thank. I did not expect what you were sending me. I don't know. Oh, mate, thanks, mate.
Yeah, he's very nice. What a great. He's Scuba Pete, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely guy. Lovely.
Oh,
Awesome.
They both found on the hunt. It's amazing what he found. The Wheel Blast he sent me. It's immaculate. And I'm just like, the Biker Scout he sent Si. He's like, wow, man.
That's a good one.
I might send it to Vintage Dave. Dave, do you want a project? Then I can review it.
No, don't send it to me, Tez. I've got enough to do. He says I've got enough to do.
Well, I'm going to say something now. There's a person that's coming on, and this person is here now. And wow, I mean, the thing about it is, ever since we've all got together, ever since we've all started this community and all that, this person has been with us since day one. And I was just sat at home thinking, how have we not got this person on? So, this person is making her appearance tonight. We all know who she is. Are you ready? Let's welcome in the lovely Cat.
Cat, hey!
Hi, you guys.
How are you, pal?
I'm okay.
Oh, it's so good to see you. I was thinking, because we every week we get together and we say, who do you want on the show?
Yeah.
So I was sat there and was going through Twitter, and I thought, Cat. And the thing is, I checked my messages, and we've been messaging and talking since like nearly 2.5 years, and I thought, I've not got her on. So thanks for coming on, Cat. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I feel like I'm in the big leagues now with you guys.
Wow.
Is your lad there, or is he going to make an appearance, your little boy?
He might come. He was on the bed, and then he was blasting the TV, and I was like, "Bro, you can't do that. Like, it's going to be hard enough for them to hear me." So he's all like, "Fine." He's like, "Can I have a laptop to play games?" So he's in the kitchen.
How old is your lad now?
He's 8.5. He'll be 9 in January.
Oh,
yeah. But he might come in here. So.
Hey, he's more than welcome to come on. You know, we used to get little lads coming in and saying hello, and don't we?
Come on and say hello, man, babies. He's got.
Yeah. I'll get my lad. Yeah. There we go. Hello, man, baby.
So Scuba says hello. Rolando, our side, George. See, look at all these people. Happy to see you. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
I got
the coolest thing from Sai this week.
Oh, let's make you big.
Okay. So I won one of the giveaways, and like it's even better in person. Like I was floored seeing it online, but I won the Ahsoka.
Oh, of course you did.
You did.
Yeah. I mean, he did amazing.
He does a good job, doesn't he?
He does. Like, and I showed my family, and they're all freaking out over it.
It's actually me that draws them. I just pretend it's side, but it's actually me.
I'm sorry, shabby. Thank you.
I couldn't just say no lie. So yeah, he did really well. He did one yesterday. He did VTR won it. Vintage Dave won the Harley Quinn that he was giving away yesterday. So
Yep. Yep. On bad.
That is big time. She's big time.
Yeah, she's always been. You did. We have shared screen time before because we did Pala Boys Christmas special. You popped on for a bit, didn't you? Remember that?
Yeah.
I
still have my mug, my coffee mug.
You probably got the last one because Tez broke his.
Yeah, mine broke. I was at my Pala Boy. My Pala Boy. I put it on Twitter. It actually broke, and I was generally quite a little bit. I was still upset. I don't know because it was a time. It was You probably got that. That's a lot of money now. Those cups are. So.
Right. It's
and I know how much
collectible.
I know how much coffee you drink in the morning. Anyway.
Right. See, that's the problem. It's a little small for my coffee in the morning. I like the bigger cups. That's like a cup and a half. Like that's what I prefer.
My mum wants to say hello, Cat. So I'm Marie. So he's saying hello to Cat.
Hi, Marie.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, she does a good job, doesn't she? She's your mum watches Tez, doesn't she? Your mum watches.
Yeah, my mum watches. She doesn't comment, Sometimes she gets confused whose channel it's on because I tried to watch it the other day and it was because it was on Shabby's channel. Oh, I forget where it is.
Yeah, my mother does watch me back occasionally. She says, "Oh, I did watch it the other week." So for God's sake, don't comment. Do not comment, mother. Do not.
And we all watched Chris Smith-Lord Speaks on Salacious Rum. It was his first one, wasn't it? He did a good job, didn't he?
Did a great job. Did a great job.
Yeah, we haven't spoke to Matt.
Go on, Matt. What? No, go on, man.
We haven't spoken to Salacious for a while, actually. We've got to get him back on.
Yeah.
He's popped 2 months in a while. Yeah, we definitely have to get him on.
Matt's been on Salacious as well. That was funny.
Yeah.
He was a bit pervy, though. He was a bit pervy. That's what you get.
When is he not?
What is
Talking about his socks and things. His socks.
That's just first time he commented or said hi to me. I was like, oh, okay, that's how you are. All right, cool. All right.
So Kat, we get to see your collection, and we all know you collect Star Wars. But do you collect anything else, Kat, besides Star Wars?
I do. I have Halo up there, and I have Tomb Raider, which is really pathetic, that collection. And then I have more of the Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Ooh, Airbender.
Like I got the new Appa.
That's cool, isn't it?
And then I got an older one. And this one makes sounds and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
And then I got some of the Diamond Select figures, and then some of the other, I don't remember their brand, but I need to get some more of those. But yeah, I collect those.
Yeah.
Is that the Ewok playset, the tree thing behind you?
Yeah, it is. I'm missing a lot in my set, and I recently found like the little swing, like missing the little things, the hooks and stuff like that. And then the hammock, part of it broke. And so I'm like, okay, I need to order, and I'm missing a lot of the accessories. So I was like, I need to figure out what's a good price range and finish it up. But yeah, my brother got the other one, and I got that one. So
good.
I don't know where to put it.
Yeah, because the green one, it was just a remake of the was it Bluebird?
Yeah, my sister had the green one. It's like a tree, wasn't it? More,
Yeah.
More greeny. Yeah.
So have you always collected, Kat, since you were a kid all the way up, or did you get into it again? Tell us your history, Kat.
Okay, so I actually started collecting when I was 11, and it was because of my brother-in-law. So he married my sister when I was 10, and he was like the best big brother ever. And we went to KB Toys, and he bought like all the Star Wars stuff, and I was like, oh, are you going to take it out, play with it and stuff like that? And I was like, I want to play. I was like, I can bring toys too. And he's like, no, I collect it now. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm a collector. And he had this tiny little shelf. First, it was just a few on top of the entertainment center, and then he got a shelf, and then a second shelf. And he just started filling it up. And so I got it from him because I was like, oh, I want to be like my brother-in-law, like, because I loved him.
That's cool. And
so it was more of a thing of like, I want to be like him. So I stopped opening toys then, and then it turned into, oh my goodness, I actually love this for myself. And then I just never stopped. So it's been 25 years now.
Wow, man.
So and then now it's, if I want to take something out, I want to get two of them. Like I have a 3 3/4 Darth Nihilus, whatever. And then I got the Black Series one, the 6-inch, but I don't want to open him. I want a second one so I can have them together, but one's still in the box.
I know that feeling, but this
that's my problem.
Matt kept his clothes freeze and he started opening them on videos, didn't you, Matt?
Yeah, my Black Series, because you can put them back in the box quite easily,
back in the box.
No, it's just weird. I don't know what it is.
In his collection, you can. So you got to buy two. So
hi, Brian.
Exactly, roll two.
Yeah.
And does your lad collect anything? Oh no, he like.
I got him into Godzilla because I'm a huge Godzilla fan, and so he'll even watch the originals with me and stuff like that. But he collects Godzillas and dinosaurs.
Oh,
he does like Marvel and stuff like that, but mostly dinosaurs and Godzillas. That's his thing. Which Cy and Claire actually, they're like, we want to get Rafi something with a picture. So they actually bought him a mecha Godzilla that he didn't have.
Oh.
So that was, it was really sweet. I put a picture on Twitter. He was eating lunch with him.
Yeah, and that's the thing though. There's some. I mean, there's some blokes here. They just think of everything. I mean, look at that. What Tez has just got. Do you know what I mean? It's
all right. I've got Casey. Justin's gonna just say hello to Kat.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, and then say hello, man, babies.
All right, man, baby.
All right, man, baby.
all right, man, baby.
All right, man, baby. Oh, there we go. All right then. You playing Battlefront with your mum?
No, it's pretty bad.
Oh, she's really bad at Battlefront. Okay.
Now, I want to share something with you all if I can.
Please do.
Right. So let's just make sure I can do this properly because you know what I'm like. I'm blooming useless. Here we go.
Yeah.
Right. So I saw this on Facebook yesterday, and I haven't thought about this since we were kids. And do you remember these?
Oh yes, yeah.
The Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's so weird. Do you remember playing them? Were you lads interested in these or?
I remember the one that Matt was talking about. The fact Choose Your Fantasy.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
I remember the books.
Yeah, was it
I
Fight and
remember
Fantasy? Fight? I can't remember what they were now. It was the green headed bit on the book.
Yeah.
You would just read along and then turn the page and go back and forth through the book, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Because I never played role playing games, and I never, like I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. I've never played Hero Quest and all that sort of stuff. Then I remembered, but it's one of those things that I only remembered it once I saw that picture yesterday, and I thought, wow, man, that's unbelievable.
Those are fun.
They were in the school. They were in the school library and stuff, and I remember getting them out. But yeah, it was. They were big. They were big at the time, weren't they?
Yeah, I remember the artwork on the front covers. They were awesome. Yeah. What was they called? Fight.
I remember my third grade teacher actually introduced us to that. It was some like dragon and knight story. I don't remember why. She said, "Oh, it goes with our lesson plan." I don't remember studying about knights in the third grade, but
yeah.
But
well,
she's the one that did it. Yeah.
Because what is it? I mean, it was big in England, but I didn't realise it was just as big in the United States as it was there. So there must have been American books. There must have been, and we must have just took over from that because we used to get a lot of things when we were kids from the States, didn't we? Everything that was a fad over here. About 6 months later, we'd get it. Do you remember? So I couldn't believe it when all the Americans would say, "Oh, I love those books, Shabby," and I thought, "Wow!" So this was a global thing in these books.
John's got a lot of them, he says, and. That's right. They did Choose Your Own Adventure, Dungeons and Dragons, and the Transformer and GI Joe ones as well.
Nice.
Fighting Fantasy. That's right, Tim. That's right. Yeah.
I have the long tongue and the lizard man. Yes.
It's funny as well because I actually went on Facebook Marketplace after seeing them, thinking, I wonder how much these are now, and some of them are worth a fortune. This fellow was selling $450. Do you know what I mean? I was like, wow, I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fighting. Yeah, they are. I was
looking at. I've got first edition Mr. Men books. That means the Mr. On Mr. Men books, you used to like on the back of Star Wars cards. You used to get all the Mr. Men that you could.
Yeah.
But first edition ones, and they have no Mr. Men on the back.
No way.
Wow.
I'm like.
Some of the little square ones, the little square books as well, Tess.
Yeah. I've got an entire collection. I've got an entire. Well, they keep bringing new ones out, which is annoying. Stop bringing new ones out.
Top Mountain.
Did you ever get the Mr. Men in the States, Cat? They did an American TV cartoon about 10 years ago.
See, I watched it when I was an adult. I don't know if it was around.
Oh, you watched it with your lad.
Yeah.
There
you go. I sent you a picture, Shabby. Yeah.
1972, I think it went back to the original one.
Yeah, those. There you go. I remember that one really well.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It's the Mad Max, sort of Mad Max one. Yeah, so we can get that a bit bigger.
You get them with, we had the school book club, and you could get, every month, you could get, buy 2 books and get one for free.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, is it Ian Livingston? There we go. All his books.
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah, that's what Boss was saying.
Yeah. Some of the very early ones they're worth a lot of money.
Worth a lot.
I can't remember which one. I had that one. I remember having that one. So I remember that.
I remember that one. Yeah, oh my God.
I've read that one. That one's good.
That's amazing.
I haven't seen that one in years, though.
No, it's amazing, isn't it? Kat?
Number 9, that one. So yeah, I'm just number. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good. Look at that one there. Forest of Doom.
Wow.
Number 3, that one.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it. I can't remember which one. Is it the
That looks
lizard?
good.
I can't remember which one the first one was. The lizard.
Yeah, because you could send off. You could join the club, couldn't you? You could send off one every month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's loads.
Oh, the one there with the beastie on. Oh God, these are bringing back. Red cover,
yeah.
Wow.
I looked in the shop, and there are, there's a fairly new ones as well. I mean, that one's a cool one. Appointment
it's like
of Fear.
I like that.
If you decide to, and
Some of these later ones, they got different authors. But
Yeah, we watched it, Brian. It was good. Watch it, Brian. It's good. Don't listen to all the nonsense. It's
no,
good.
I watched the first episode. I thought it was great.
Yeah. You watched it yet, Kat? The Lord of the Rings? Or not a chance yet, I guess.
No, I'm putting it off.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm kind of like, I just want to be able to sit and watch it all the way through.
Makes
And
sense.
not have to wait. Like it gets very annoying for me because I do that with because I watch a lot of K-dramas on Netflix and stuff like that.
Right.
So I have to wait weekly, and it's really annoying. So I rather just avoid everything.
That's what our Jen does. And our Jen won't go back. So she's like, the second episode comes out and she don't like it. She won't watch it the week after. And I'm like, oh, but it gets good. But she won't. She does the same thing you do.
A lot of people did that with Obi-Wan and Boba Fett. Like they got so sick of people online bashing it that they just said, well, I'm not going to watch any of them until they're all available to watch.
Right. Well, and a lot of times, critics will be really harsh with the movie and just being like, oh, it's this and that. And then I come out, I'm like, I loved it. Like, I don't know what's wrong with them. So half the time I don't agree with the critics or all that. So I'll just wait.
All of it. I mean, especially they say there's so many dislikes on the trailer. So I thought, I'm going to give it a try. And it was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. It was all right.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, we didn't mention the Samaritan, did we? The Samaritan. Does everyone see the Samaritan?
It was all right.
It was okay, wasn't it?
It was all right. The last half an hour was brilliant. The last half an hour was superb.
Slow.
Yeah.
It
was a bit slow.
Yeah.
But I did say to the wife, I know what the twist is going to be in this. I said to her halfway through, I'm not going to mention it on here because some people might not have watched it. But, yeah.
Did you get the twist? I didn't get it. And then I saw it and I thought, oh, nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, halfway through I went,
that might happen.
Yeah.
And then,
because he was always getting a bit angry, wasn't he?
That's there. Smith Lord. Oh, Red 5's here. Hi, Red 5. How are you, pal? Steve Jackson. So it's Jackson and Livingston. Is that right? Yeah, create Warhammer. Nice.
All right, there we go.
Ian Livingston and then Steve. Yeah, there's like two guys. Okay, I think they're still making them. So
I took Josh into Warhammer this week because he used to paint stuff and buy it, and there was some guys playing in there, and he went in and went, God, this shop stinks of BO. I was like, oh my God.
I'm not with him. I don't know who this person is.
Guys around the table, and I'm not going to say that myself, but he was like, God, this shop stinks of BO.
Did you have to suddenly leave all of a sudden, Tez, or did you have to stand there staring at him?
I just told him off. Outside.
No, you didn't have to do anything like that. I didn't even thought that. It was like turn to page 46, wasn't it? And then you go to 40 and then turn to page 17 and that way.
I think some of them had dice as you got. Yeah, some had dice.
Yeah,
as well.
As you got older a bit.
Yeah.
See, I couldn't even tell you I couldn't even tell you how a role-play game worked. Like, how does Dungeons and Dragons actually work? There's a team leader, and someone thought, what's the dice about?
You have a dungeon master,
right? And what's the
DM? He comes up with the storyline. So he's going to come up with the battles. He's going to come up with all the little things, and he's the one that kind of like sets the tone and the rules of what's allowed, what's not allowed. And then basically you're just having fun and pretending you're that character. It's funner if you like really get into your character.
You can make it all look on you, do your own stuff.
But don't you have so many points at the beginning to make your character? You got like have spells and weapons and things like that. I'm not.
Depending on. Yeah, depending on, and you have to like. So for me, like watching like John and all them, I have a bag of dice. I have so much dice from it, but I don't like the virtual dice just rolling on there. I want to physically do it because I get all into it and stuff like that. So
cool.
It's really fun actually making it, writing everything down, researching characters. Like I really like that because I'm a goofball. So I'm like, oh, I can pretend to be somebody else. Let's do it.
You have to have a very good imagination to be the dungeon master. I think you got to have.
I would never even try that. I give them a lot, but it can be really fun.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So I will say hello to the lovely Raquel. Hi, Raquel. Nice to see you.
Yeah. So, what's your favourite item in your collection, or like? I've got a Holy Grail, and here it is. Have you got?
Okay, I have two different pieces. My favorite thing is my original Revenge of the Jedi movie poster before it got changed.
They don't let Andy in say that. He'll be phoning you up. Andy will find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On his hang time.
The guy we got it from, he worked at a movie theater and he put them all up, and then right before the premiere, stuff like that, they're like, hey, we got these new ones, and he's like, I think these are gonna work. So he took like nine of them and he kept them. And then my favorite action figure is my Darth Vader signed by David Prowse.
Oh wow. So,
that's the only autograph I've got. That one. Me and Si met him when we were in Burnley at a convention. He was a lovely bloke. We spoke to him for about 10 minutes.
Really friendly. So sweet.
Yeah.
Yes, he was so nice, and he just he loved talking with everybody and telling little stories, whether it had to do with Star Wars or not. But he was just such a nice guy.
And he shares the same accent as Matt.
Yeah. So if Matt was Darth Vader, that's what would have sounded like.
Than I am. Matt's more West Country than I am.
Yeah, he's more Bristol, isn't he? He's Bristol. He's more say Western Superman.
I'm your father, Luke.
I am your father.
Yeah, I'm your father.
Yeah. Where are those secret transmissions?
Because I can't remember what year it was. He stopped going to America, David Prowse, didn't he? Because he was getting ill. He was having problems, and then Lucasfilm didn't want him coming to the events, did he? So
we met the year before we just came to the States, and he didn't look well. Do you know what I mean? He was sat down all the time. He was tired. Nice fella. Hi, Claire. Nice to see you, pal.
Hi, Claire. Thank you for my stuff and for Rafi stuff, Claire.
Look at this.
Right, well, what do you mean by you want to do DVD? You're actually playing the games, John, or are you just showing the book? I mean, if it is, I'll watch it because I am intrigued. He
did a live stream the other day, didn't he? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Doing what though? What was he doing?
He was a dungeon. He was a dungeon master, and everyone was.
He did really good.
Yeah.
Right, well, let me know. It's important, and I'll definitely come in and watch the next one. Definitely.
You might learn from it.
Yeah. I remember it in E.T. though, Tez, and I remember it in E.T. and it's in obviously Stranger Things, and I always was like, what is this? I've never known what it actually is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you should buy like the original book, Shabby.
Yeah,
maybe you should read
it. Like the Hasbro reissued the Hero Quest. That's a quite nice.
Well, haven't they re-released the Stranger Things game, Dungeons and Dragons book? So you could, get. Yeah, I think they have, haven't they? Yeah.
So it's
they made a Star Wars one.
I always had the feeling it was like Risk. So it's not. You know what I mean? It's not like it.
No, you get things in the back where like you can make a character, Shabby, in the back of the book. You have to see if you can find an original a book. There's and have a look at it.
I don't understand.
It's not so much as dominating like in Risk.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. So you have to make your own. So you don't just get given a character. You have to do your own character and.
You pick like a human or an elf or a wizard, and then you have to give yourself. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, Raquel's right. I'd like to do it. I'd like to
You'd have
have
to
a
buy
look
some
at it.
dice, Shabby. You'd have to buy yourself some dice. So.
Yeah, like a
Is it special dice? Is it not?
Yeah, you can't just
It's
excited. You
it's
got to
a
have
certain
20.
set.
Yeah.
If you give me a second, I can find
Cat's
some.
got a
Oh,
lot.
nice.
All right, yeah. There we go.
I'll send you a set.
Oh, no, you have to do that. Just have a look.
Hold on.
Oh, you've got to send Shabby some dice.
You
Usually they come in all weird colours as well, Shabby. Like, you know,
Really?
trans-
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, this is new to me. All of it.
translucent. You get 20-sided and all sorts of sided dice. Yeah.
How'd you get 20-sided dice?
You just, they're big and they're angled, like triangled. Yeah. Yeah, so-
So here's all my dice.
There you go. Look.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice nails, by the way, Kat.
Thank you. So I have different sets because you'll start rolling some and you're like, oh, that's a horrible roll. So then you want to switch to different dice. See, you got different.
There you go, Shabby. Look.
Sizes.
Look at that.
Now look at that. What the fronts?
Look at that. See?
Ooh,
I don't know what the biggest size dice you can get is. What's
each
that?
one.
Yeah,
So why the different colours? Is there a reason for that? Or
I guess.
Is there what?
Different colours.
why are the different colours, Kat? Why are they all different colours?
Because they're different sets. Because I bought
Oh, right. So there's no reason why it's just a different thing. I got you, right?
Yeah, so like for me, like I don't know if I could find it real quickly, but I have a particular dice that basically you have to roll to hit. Like,
Right.
did I hit him? Did I miss? Whatever. It's called the D20. So it's the biggest one. Now I have a certain one that I can get a pretty high number of, but after a few times of completely failing, I switch them out because that's why you want extras. That's why you want other pair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And how many dice do you use then? I tell you what, this is awesome. I've not known any of this. You know what I mean? So do you only use one dice or do you use two dice? How does it?
No, it's 7 or 9 in a pack.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Different.
now.
You got to use different dice, Shabby.
Oh yeah, the one is the Discord.
And if you're having a bad day with that dice and it's not giving you what you want, you get rid of it and get another dice.
Yeah, just switch it out.
You got to switch it out.
Yeah.
All right. So how do you win a game of Dungeons and Dragons? How do you win?
Well, by surviving.
Exactly that.
So when you throw these dice, it's got things that happen to you or things that could happen
Yeah,
to you.
you got to fight
Yeah.
beasties and things and escape places.
I mean,
And
a lot
so
of it,
you've got to get a certain number.
Imagine it like a really crap Spectrum game. You've got to use your imagination as well. You really use your imagination on them, and that's the magic of D&D.
You know, it's really confusing when you first start, but if you watch John's and Rum's first game, like you'll see how much fun it is and stuff like that. You just have fun with it. That's the whole point. Like it's confusing, nobody knows what they're doing, and that's fine. Just have fun.
Yeah, just learn. You'll learn, Shabby.
Yeah. But you'll learn a lot just watching them and stuff like that.
Shabby the X-ray technician. Yeah, I think you know what. If I ever play, that's going to be the name. Shabby the X-ray technician.
It could be. It could be.
Oh,
get my radar powers on.
Claire would be Claire the Barbarian. How about that? Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can play
Jen probably be asking why have you got all these dice. She'll be saying, why have you got all this dice, Shabby? You're gambling. You started gambling.
If Shabby was playing
It's a secret.
I reckon he could play D&D.
Maybe I should do that. Maybe we should start a live stream. Shabby learns, and you can teach me all sorts. Get guests on every week to teach me something. That's a good idea, Brian. I might just do that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Oh man, that's brilliant. It's just something I never came in. I don't think I know my brothers never. I don't know whether side played it or not, but I know my two younger brothers didn't play it. So that probably I don't know. It's weird. It was a weird thing.
Yeah, I only got into it. It was like maybe a year or two before I got pregnant. I had some friends that were really into it, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then as soon as we started playing, I was like, I need to go buy more dice.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, Kat. The next time John comes on, I'm coming in, RM's coming in. We'll all come in and we'll all definitely watch. Next time you do it, John, we'll all come in and watch it, definitely.
You have to play it, Shabby, to learn how to. You've got to play it to learn.
If you want to play, I'll send you 2 sets. I have enough spares. I'll send you 2 sets.
Well, you don't just give me stuff. I'll work it out.
Listen, I haven't played in a really long time. And I have plenty of sets, so it's not going to run me short.
Did you have to have a certain amount of players? Do you know what I mean?
I've seen some groups have like 7 people in it. I've only personally played with 4 or 5, but I've seen some really big groups with it. So it just depends.
Right. So this could go on all night then, couldn't it?
It could,
So you have the little sections are called campaigns. So basically you'll have my very first time that I played took a month to complete. The whole story. With the storyline he came up with, and because we're all dumb and do dumb things and don't progress in the story because we all die or something.
If it's forward playing and I die, do I have to sit and wait till everybody till there's a winner? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Generally you'll have a healer or somebody that can resurrect you.
Yeah. If you got a magician or a wizard with you,
you can get Star Wars. There's loads of Star Wars role-playing games.
Yeah, you do Star Wars and all.
I bought one.
I never knew this.
Yeah.
I bought one before it anybody was playing it, and then I was like, cool, and then everybody decided not to buy it. So I have a game that it's actually right here.
Is it Westwood?
I haven't played it at all.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me make you big. Sounds a bit weird saying that to Cat, doesn't it?
Beginner's game. Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Is Star Wars Legions like that thing? Is that the same as this then? That new thing, that Star Wars Legions?
Basically.
Right. Got it, Cat.
It's just another role-playing game. Yep.
Yeah, is that on an app? Isn't it that? I'm not sure. Is that
no, that's Galaxy of Heroes in it. That's on the app.
The
Legions, I always see when they watch New York Toy Fair and so forth. It shows the new ship and so forth. It's on a big board.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember the original. Was it Westwood who made the original books? Is it Westwood or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Then you get Warhammer, and then you've got all the Warhammer's a bit different. It's more strategical where your orcs can fight, and you have to get a ruler out. You have to get a ruler to see how far your arrows can go. And
I can't even transform. How am I supposed to play this game? I'm going to be a bloody nightmare. Can you imagine? My head's going to explode, man.
Here you go, Shabby.
Just have fun.
So why is D&D so famous then? So why is D&D the one we always talk about? Was that the first one?
D&D?
The one we're talking about with John?
No. What I know about all these board games and so on, now you just told me there's Star Wars ones, there's different ones. So why do we always talk about was Dungeons and Dragons the first one of all these then?
Yes.
Yeah, that
right.
Got it.
Yeah, that's what started it all.
72, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Maids and Monsters. Tom Hanks TV movie, right? I watched that Geek Strong.
Does anybody understand Pokemon? I don't get it.
Probably will.
Is your lad into Pokemon, Cat? Is your lad into Pokemon? Or
in my what?
Is your boy into Pokemon or
Oh yes. He loves Pokemon. We don't really have
I don't understand it.
A lot of Pokemon cards. I got some from GeForce, and then he's like, Mom, I'm going to ruin these, so you hold on to them. So they're on my shelf for him. But he loves Pokemon, yeah.
Well, now this is a good question. I attended schools where D&D was banned. Why was it banned? Was that an American
witchcraft, wasn't it?
Yeah, magical stuff.
Yeah, if you've watched Stranger Things, Shabby, they were trying to ban it in the actual series, weren't they? They were saying, demons and stuff.
Wow, I never knew that.
It's like in some states, Harry Potter is banned, isn't it?
It's what billboards here in North Carolina where that says Harry Potter, don't read it and so forth.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What about Gandalf and stuff? He's a wizard.
Do you think that fella? It doesn't say, does it? Do you think that fella in the new Lord of the Rings is Gandalf? So it's not a spoiler because you've seen the trailer in that bloke.
I haven't seen the second one. You bugger.
No, it doesn't say whether he isn't. You see, it doesn't say.
When he's younger, isn't it? That the age him.
It was banned, Shabby, because teenage pregnancy rates dropped.
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably, yeah.
Right. Well,
there you go, Shab. I just want to show. There you go, Shab. I'll show you a picture. Have you got that?
Oh, I've got it, my friend.
There you go.
Right.
They're sort of the original sort of book. That's what you want to start with. So, like, if you wanted to get into it,
right. So you have the book, but a lot of people make these dioramas, don't they? So and they make super cool dioramas.
Furniture and rooms, and well, you don't have to have that. You have to have just a grid, you know.
Right.
Yeah. And look at that guy on the front. Who is that guy there? My favourite. See it? It's Warduke. Yeah.
Yeah, Warduke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
If you ever read the book Ready Player One, it explains a lot about the origins of Dungeons and Dragons, but it doesn't in the film.
So the cartoon has nothing to do with the board game, then.
What you mean, Dungeons and Dragons, the famous, the 80s?
Yeah, with Eric
There's links to it. Yeah,
there's links to it. Yeah. So it was just making a name on it. Yeah.
The toys that come out are more the
but you can even get a neighbour's Dungeons and Dragons set.
Oh, definitely play that. You taste playing that. Do you know what I mean?
This is mangled because Christmas.
So what does the what's he called? The demon master. What's the main person called?
Dungeon master or DM.
Right. So I've become a character. Say I'm Shabby the Barbarian or something. Does the dungeon master tell me who I am and what my adventure is, or do I make my own adventure up? How does that work?
You make up your own backstory.
Right.
So are you a lone hero? You're a ranger, kind of like Aragorn. You know, you're
kind
of secluded by yourself.
Can I be a Las Vegas singer? Do you know what I mean? Can I be a Las Vegas singer?
Yes, exactly. There you go. That's your characters. You want to find taverns and you want to sing your heart out. And on the way to those taverns, you fight.
Did he get extra points for extra long arms?
Maybe that's up to him. Yeah, so he comes up with the actual story, but your character that's your own.
Yeah. You could have magical arms, Shabby. Look at that.
No, someone made a statue of it. Someone made a statue of the cartoon ones, Keith, and it was beautiful. It was like £900. It was a fortune.
Oh yeah, well the actual dragon.
Yeah.
Uni. That was it. Oh, I can't do that.
Well, just Shabby the Lounge Singer, something like that. That might be good for me. Someone made recently, but when the cartoon was out, right? Yeah, there was always something about the figures, wasn't there? Because Si loves that cartoon. I think it's one of his favourites, and he'd love the figures of it. But you never really found them, did you?
That's why I want those. That's why I got that NECA Dwargic on pre-order. It's been over a year now since that came out.
Well, does anyone pick anything up?
Yeah, anything a couple of bits.
Give me that.
Hello. This made me think. Yeah, I actually bought a Black Series figure. You know, people might say, "Oh, he's buying up toys now."
How retro!
Actually, yeah, I bought eventually got the New Republic droid. It's nice.
You've been after that, haven't you?
Yeah, I like it. It's got like two different tones of. You've got the grey, and then you've got some more glossy. I like it. It's like loads of. You can't really see it in the packaging, but I do like those tones.
Like the visor on.
And this one I showed in my video the other day. Tim did a review on this, but yeah, I got this set.
Oh, I saw that in your video.
Yeah. That Ned B is a brilliant figure. Brilliant figure.
What you said they glued the guns to his.
Yeah, the guns are glued to the legs there. You can't even if they were loose, the hands are no good. So. But I don't mind the head. It's a bit narrower. I think it's a little bit different.
A Disney store, that wasn't it?
Yeah, Disney made these, not Hasbro. So yeah, that's it.
There you go.
I'm done.
Tez?
No, I showed you the Transformers and what Pete sent me. Did I get anything else? No, that was it. That was it. Yeah, that was it.
Kat, do you want to show us something?
So I didn't buy them, but I got sent stuff. Does that still count?
Of course it does.
It does.
Whatever you want to show us.
Yeah.
So the first one is the new Darth Vader mini.
Oh,
the
the
micro?
Galaxy. Yeah.
Now, what do
But
you think of them? Because I
have
really
to
like
say-
them. Do you like them? Are they worth it?
Listen, okay. So the Vader it comes with, you can't put him in there properly with his cape on. Like the cape will come off,
Right.
but you can't. Like, why would he take off his cape to get into his ship? Like that kind of angers me. So it's like I have to shove him in there, and I don't like doing that. So that's the only thing I don't like.
Is that the same with the micro machines? Is that a new version?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Just a minute.
And then I got
Oh yeah,
Vader.
great. The
From
ultimate one,
Kenobi.
isn't it? Ultimate.
I'm still waiting for that. I ordered the Wave. It's not come yet.
Yeah, I love the cloth cape. Like that's pretty.
It's the best cloth cape, isn't it?
It's the best
See you,
Darth
Raquel.
Vader.
Thanks for coming in. Thanks, Raquel.
And
Nice
then Razov sent me some retros. His extras, he had extras.
Oh no!
Oh, nice.
So he sent me the retro. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So Chris says, as a cape expert, you would take it off to prevent creasing. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Chris is a cape
Amazing.
expert.
Do you think he's got one of those sort of like hangers, like the guy in Indiana Jones had, and he went,
Nunchucks.
and then he takes his cape off and hangs it on this inside the TIE fighter?
Oh,
You know, he could have had space for it, but I mean, he
Yeah.
fits like without it, he bends and he fits really well for it. But I think it's dumb turning.
Because the old micro machines, they used to come with the little figures. Used to come with like the little. They were sat on a little. I think were glued to a base, weren't they? Like a little.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
I was probably getting into it. I was telling the lads about them. Oh, they look great, these galaxies. But I just thought it's just going to be another line to collect, isn't it? It's another one. Do you know what I mean? I think I'll pick up that Falcon. The Falcon looks really good for 45.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for the gunship. I think the gunship's coming out. Republic gunship's coming, so I might get that one. So that's a.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just pick up one or two. I've been getting these Masterverse, like I said, and I just picked up another one. Where is it? This one. So I just got that one now. Amazon's practically giving them away. This was $13, and it was $30 in the shops. So
That's it.
yeah, that's it. There's like 55% off, 10%.
Yeah.
So I went out and got all these.
It's gone mad.
And I got two more coming tomorrow. The Evil Limb was like $12, and the Mossman was $9. That's it. The $20.
What's the one? What's the Barbarian Skeletor one? That one looks really cool. That one.
Yeah, this one. This one was on sale on the Google. It's brand new, but it's that one. Look at that.
Yeah.
And what it is, Matt, it's Mark Taylor's concept art, like the first concept for He-Man and Skeletor. But the artwork, yeah, so it comes like so, and the artwork on the side, and the He-Man for that version is that one. Do you see what I mean? So it just looks awesome.
Yeah.
I always said, because the cartoon was all right, the Revelations, and I thought, oh, but now they've gone to that price. Now I really like these figures. I thought, so I'm glad I got them, really.
And now we've got that new Skeletor coming out from the '87 film, which looks
Can't
great.
wait for that.
I'll be after that one. I definitely have that Skeletor.
That one looks good.
That's my favourite. I love that film.
Is
I do
it?
love that film. I do love that film, even though it's really corny. I do love it. I think just Skeletor's the best thing in it.
Some of the best movies are all corny.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, Pee Wee Herman, I can't really class that as corny, more like masterpiece.
It's like my guilty pleasure is the Mannequin. I love the first Mannequin film.
Mannequin.
Yeah, I love that film. Yeah.
You can build this thing together. That was wasn't it?
Some great King Controls in it. You've got the guy James Spader. James Spader's in it.
and
before he
the
comes to
love
Korea.
him.
Police Academy.
Yeah, I love James Spader. He's a brilliant actor.
He's great. Ultron. I watched
awesome.
Age of Ultron the other day.
Yeah.
He's great.
I've been- I've started watching Boston Legal from beginning because it's got Shatner in it and James Spader's in it. I love Boston Legal. It's brilliant. I've started from scratch.
He was in that.
And Odo as well. Deep Space Nine. He's in it as well. So that there's a few. Yeah, and there's loads of like people come in. Guests. Yeah, watch it. It's on.
Wait, you said Spader's in Deep Space Nine?
Odo.
Or did you say somebody else was?
Yeah, the actor Odo. Is the actor who played Odo? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Sorry.
Well,
I think it's on Sky.
I just heard Spader
Disney
and then I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
it's on Disney Plus. I think that's why I call it.
Pretty in Pink. He was awesome in Pretty. He was such a cool baddie in Pretty in Pink.
16 Candles as well. James Spader was in 16 Candles.
Yeah.
Blaine,
He was
What Boston Legal fans here?
He was in. I thought he did good in The Blacklist or something. I thought he played.
The Blacklist.
Really good in that.
2 Days in the Valley. That's a good one.
2 Days in the Valley. Yeah. I liked. Well, he was in Stargate. That's a good one. But I like. He did another one called Supernova, another sci-fi film.
I like Supernova.
It didn't do very well, but he was. Yeah, it was a good story. So Angela Bassett was in it as well, I think. Yeah.
He's in a great film which no one's heard of. Keep going. I'll try and.
Great film.
Six in it as well.
I'm Denny Kane. Is that who is in it? Denny Kane.
Danny Kane, yeah.
Danny Kane.
Yeah, that's William Shatner. Yeah.
What film are we talking about?
Yeah, it was on Disney Plus. I was like, I shall add that. I'll be watching them. So I'm boys to watch it. So it's been a long time since I've seen him.
He's completely bald now, isn't he?
He is, He's still got that voice though. Voice,
He's not letting this go deep strong, is he, with this Maids and Monsters? Have you ever watched this Maids and Monsters?
Tom Hanks.
No.
It's not the TV show.
TV show.
No, I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
I still want to watch that Tom Hanks film he's just done for the Apple thing. You know, that sci-fi thing he's done.
It's great. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Really good.
I can't get another streaming service.
Wait, which one?
No.
Yeah,
I like that one. But apparently Pinocchio's coming out next week as well with Thor. So I thought that wasn't
Tom Hanks is in that as well, isn't he?
The new Pinocchio?
See the trailer.
Yeah, but there's two Pinocchios coming out, isn't there? There's what's the name's done one? What's his name? The Mexican, that guy, Del Toro. Is it Del Toro? He did Hellboy in that. He did Hellboy.
Guillermo or something. Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah. As well. So.
Now, Si's done our job for us, so I appreciate that, Simon. Kat, would you have gravy on your chips? Yes or no?
Yeah. We're talking about fries.
I caught myself. I was like, who would do that with chips? But, no. You mean guacamole?
No.
I've never tried it.
Yeah.
Never had it, but I would try it.
Right, we're gonna have to send Kat some gravy. We're gonna have to send
send me some proper gravy. I will try it.
Right,
because I don't think it would be the same using American gravy.
No, it's not. I have to get mine from England. I have to get it offsite and then send it.
People over in the UK and stuff don't understand, biscuits and gravy. Like that gravy is even different. So it's made a very special way too. So
yeah.
So if somebody wants to send me gravy.
What's got now been gravy for about 10 years?
Why do you have a 12-pack of gravy? Razak, he did send me some jammy Dodgers.
Jammy Dodgers.
Oh, nice.
And he's all like, you have to dunk them in your coffee. And I'm like, okay. So I tried it before, and I was like, this isn't that great. As soon as I put it in coffee, I was like, oh, okay, now I get it.
Okay,
I get it. It was a lot better.
I hate that though when the lads come on here and they're eating chocolate hobnobs and bourbons and everything I can't get. And he does it the worst, that fella next to me. Every time I come on, he's eating something, and I'm like, what are you eating? And he tells me, Tez tells me about his Sunday roast, and I'm like, oh, come on. You know what I mean?
I watched because I'm on TikTok now, and I saw that one of those lady who lives in America, and you're complaining that you can't get a Sunday roast, and this woman, she's from Yorkshire somewhere, and she lives in America. She did a full roast, Shabby. She did a full roast. So,
but I'm not married to an American. I'm not married to an American.
I know she hasn't been brought up on doing roasts, has she?
No, she hasn't. No.
You should find out. Find out this woman is, so you can find out and get. Yeah.
Although she did, I've got to give her Jen credit though. A couple of months back, she made some sausage rolls, and that was dead sweet. But she talked about it on here and didn't tell me she made some sausage. I mean, it was awesome. She was really good with them.
Captain Mule, Jason, he was taking pictures on Facebook of his chip sandwich. He's not in the chat, but he was taking pictures of his chip butty. Did you do that? Yeah. Fries on buttered bread, like normal bread, and then ketchup, like a chip. We call it a chip butty, don't we?
Yeah,
chip butty.
So fries on bread.
Yeah.
Balm. I don't know where. I've never called it a bap. Did you ever call it a bap? I never called it a bap. Chip balm or chip butty, not a bap.
Chip sandwich.
Chip bap. Don't sound like that.
It all melts the oil over the.
The bread's different in America to the bread in the UK, isn't it?
I have a dumb question. Do you toast the bread or just regular bread? Like,
no, just get it out. Butter both.
Well, Kat, you've got to try English bread. I mean, that's the thing. When I've got a loaf here and it still lasts 2 weeks, I'm like, what the France is in this loaf? Do you know what I mean? England, you're looking at about a week, if that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you've got to eat your loaf in a couple of days. Yeah.
I know that's what I've done. She sticks bagels in the freezer, and I'm like, well, I know I don't get the fridge. I don't get it at all.
Yeah, if you don't want them to look green, you have to put it in the fridge.
So
I in the freezer and then put one in the fridge.
Marmite in the fridge.
I have a legit question again. No. Okay, your what is it? Beans? Do you actually toast the bread for the beans?
Yeah.
Because I've heard some people like start an argument because they're like, no, you don't. Yes, you do. So how do you guys?
You got to toast your bread for beans on toast.
And then do you butter it too?
Yeah, yeah. You don't have to have the beans on because sometimes the toast goes really. The tomato sauce and the beans makes the toast
you want to let your toast cool for a bit, don't you, Tez? You want to let it cool for a bit.
So it's a bit crispy.
Yeah.
But it's weird though, Kat, because you go to the store in the States and you'll see all those beans, but none of them taste like the beans for beans on toast. I've tried them all to try and get the same beans on toast. And they just don't.
That's what. Because I'm thinking about our kinds, and I'm like, to me that just doesn't seem appealing.
And if you really want to, or you really want to perk your beans up, you put a bit of Worcester sauce in your beans.
I put brown sauce in mine. Brown sauce.
What's brown sauce?
HP sauce.
HP sauce.
Right, so Kat needs gravy. She needs Marmite. She needs HP sauce.
She's some British bread.
Some British bread. Do you know what I mean?
You never make it there in time.
It's just a concept. Over there, it's just like
chef sauce on a spit roasted monkey lizard. He'll love that.
Because
we used to have like a British store.
Right.
I wonder if it's closed or not because of COVID. But we used to have it because I had she was like a grandma to me. But they were from England and stuff like that. And she used to go there all the time. And I just remembered about it. I'll have to see if maybe I can get some of the stuff there. I'll have to see if they're open still or if they got closed because of COVID.
Yeah. Well, my mum went mad because I sent her that picture of Branston pickle for $15 over here. And she messaged me, get $15 on that. And all that. Yeah,
I've got an equivalent of Branston pickle in America.
You can't get it. You can get it on Amazon, but it's imported, so it's $15 for a jar of Branston.
Yeah. Well, that's the stuff that Connor and Jonathan show, the chef sauce, isn't it?
Yeah.
They get brown and red. Is it chef? Is it they make?
Yeah, chef. I've got chef in here. Yeah.
Oh, you get chef in America, do you? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wait, you said there's a red sauce?
Is it a red?
Is that like
just ketchup. Yeah.
So it's like
ketchup. We call it red sauce. Brown sauce and red
sauce. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Brown sauce. Of course, we have salad cream, which cream.
Okay.
My favourite in this street is the Battenberg. See, mine's always Bakewell tarts, and bloody Picchiaro pulled a pack of them out on Baz's yesterday. Me and Scoob went, because I got Scoob onto Bakewell. Scoob is a big fan of Bakewell tarts. I love them. Yeah.
Nice.
You'd be supplying all these people with stuff, Shabby.
I'm hungry now. Thanks, guys.
There you go, Shabby. You can start a little business of importing some food and then selling it. Yeah,
it's just so expensive. It's just weird how it never really caught on. I thought they would, but there's no such thing as the Greggs or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? And you go to
they've got
see,
in LA and New York, they've got Greggs.
New York, but it's
Did
different.
you see? Is it Kate Beckinsale today? You know, Kate, the actress.
Yeah.
She's from English, yeah. And Greggs have released a range of clothes, and she was wearing a bikini or swimwear in Greggs.
What? I mean, the pies.
It's got Greggs sausage rolls going there. Yeah. This is Greggs. You can get trainers and hoodies and t-shirts and pants.
Some of the
socks.
Americans.
And she's
the Americans called. They go, I love going to G-Regs. G-Regs is amazing.
G-Regs.
It's like G-Regs. What do you mean Greggs?
Greggs.
G-Regs.
What's your favorite thing to order at Greggs? Mine was always a meat potato pies. I haven't had a meat potato pie in 9 years. 9 years.
Sausage roll and a nice chocolate donut.
They've started doing New York style pizza because you go to New York, you just get a pizza slice that big.
Right.
You fold it. You have to fold it.
With the paper, with the paper plate. You started doing those.
Just fold it.
Just fold it.
Just fold it. Yeah.
Jen's favourite was always a steak slice. How posh. Yeah.
Yeah. You can buy them in Iceland now, Chubby, as well. In boxes.
Yeah. And I heard yesterday, I was watching an Everton channel yesterday, and now they're doing, in Iceland and Aldi, they're doing Viennetta on a stick. Little small ones.
Really?
Yeah. Viennetta is like an ice cream cake. It's really good.
Yeah. That's luxury, that is, getting a Viennetta, right? That's
really good. It was posh in 1982.
On toast, yeah, you're right, Des. Exactly. See, I'm a working class lad, so I love stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather have that than, And then those, look who's here.
Oh, Steve, here we go.
It always comes to food.
He made a comment yesterday. I have never laughed so hard in my life. So he had Peaky on, and he had like a beanie hat on the way he had it.
Somewhere he's got a beanie hat on. Crazy.
Yeah, and he comes on and he goes, as he just did this stream after robbing banks, and I just thought, oh man.
He's in darkness as well. He's looking very shady. Very shady.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's all, I don't know. First of all, it's small as well. You know what I mean? It's not a Warburton's. You know what I mean? It's weird. Just the differences, I suppose. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really hungry now.
Yeah.
You can't buy Heinz baked beans. Yeah.
Can you?
No, cannot buy Heinz baked beans. You probably can, but not in the normals. In your cherry bakewells, they are. Pete knows.
Cherry baked, yeah.
Oh, you're upsetting. You're upsetting Shabby. Shabby, you're upsetting Chris now. Like.
Oh, hang on. Where's your Sunday rolls? Oh, where is it? Sorry.
Don't talk about
Don't.
No, leave it now. He's been on telly this week. He's gone to his head.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it's been on telly.
I can't find it. Anyway. I can't find it. I don't know whether it's weird. I can't find it. Sorry, Chris. I couldn't find it. Let's have a look.
Chris,
that's so expensive.
Type it again.
Yeah, type it again. I'll put it up. Type it again.
Type it again. Something about. Terrible.
Yes, nice. Steak slice. I thought you might be a steak slice bloke, Terence.
Oh, no, I do. Or a meat pate, say sort of thing. Yeah.
Bean feast.
It's got to be a massive Cornish pasty, bigger than your head, hasn't it, Matt? It's got to be like either
Dooney's. Yeah, got to be either Dooney's pasty.
Yeah.
So Steve would like to know, our Lord Valdecat, what is your holy grail?
Yeah.
Something you already have or something that you really want?
Yeah, something you really want. Yeah, what do you really want?
Yeah. So one is I guess you could say my first holy grail, which I actually got which I can grab, is I love Ralph McQuarrie and his his concept art and stuff like that. And it was the statue with Vader when he has his pistol and he's fighting Luke. And it looks like he's got like a scuba gear on.
Oh yeah, the gas
but
mask.
I wanted that for so long, and then I found it, and at the time it was the most expensive thing that I ever bought, which was $150.
Wow.
But I have it on my top shelf.
Is that what? Not the picture, like a figure.
No, yeah. Here, let me grab it.
Oh wow!
Is it the Gentle
camera
Giant
off for a
thing?
second.
Gentle Giant, is it?
Give me a second.
Especially that, isn't it?
I got says
There we go. That's what you're gonna get.
Yeah, there's the camera who released it. They've released
I didn't know.
Yeah, you can get them separately and then you put them together. I think. I'm sure of it.
I got this one also. It came in a giant box, and it came.
In a giant box. Yeah.
The only thing that's not on here is the lightsabers.
Oh.
I don't have those in here, but give me a second.
That's all right. Yeah, we don't drop it.
Let's keep your face. Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
I haven't got the Empire portfolio.
The Jedi one for £1. Wow.
I haven't dusted this, so I apologize. It's really bad. Okay.
If it's Dusty Cat, we don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So
here we go.
So this is the first part of
Yeah.
the 30th anniversary.
Oh yeah,
He
Code of
looks
the Kabooey
like a
sort of
scuba
stuff.
diver.
Yeah, it's
Right.
awesome, isn't it?
Looks like Scuba Pete in space, doesn't
And
it?
then he's got his blaster too. And then this will actually his mask will actually come off.
I've never seen this.
So
Oh,
yeah, it
yeah,
does
look
with
at
that
that.
picture that you brought up, and then you can actually detach that a little bit for his pack.
Oh wow.
And then it doesn't connect to Vader, which
All right.
I kind of hate, but
Yeah, you think it?
and then that one says the Star Wars 30th, but
Yeah.
See, that's
Look at
awesome.
that. That's
So
awesome.
you don't
yeah,
get
look at
you
that.
don't get the saber blades then. You don't.
no, you do. I just don't have them in there because they're super delicate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I keep
yeah.
those separate because it's
Yeah.
like I hit one and I kind of broke it a little bit. So I was like, ugh.
Oh.
But I know I've seen some people like kind of sell them online just for a crazy amount, but
Yeah.
those are super delicate, so I don't put those on anymore.
Yeah.
But it comes with his own blaster,
Oh yeah.
and
Look
then
at that with the gun. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
and this will actually detach. But this is my absolute favorite kind of Vader is the Ralph McQuarrie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I just love it. And I have an old it's the Luke Skywalker, but it's Starkiller in the Ralph McQuarrie concept.
Oh
and I know
yeah.
there's a Vader one that I would love to get but I don't want to pay, a small fortune for it.
There's a C-3PO and R2-D2 one as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Two together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But so this was like I think my holy grail at
that's
that
nice.
time. And then now just because it's way out of my price range and I'll never spend that much for it, but Michael Reed showed me the other night the hot toy of Darth Vader from Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, like I want that now. That's my new holy grail.
Yeah. Awesome. I think it's sold out everywhere. Yeah, it's great.
It's ridiculously overpriced, but I mean that thing is just amazing. Like that would be great.
Yeah.
I still got all mine. I got all the CC cuttings Ralph. What is it? The Quarry collection. I've got them all.
Oh, do you?
The tube with the vibe. Remember, it was like a big white globe he had on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
and
the loose stormtrooper.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
But he's missing the gun because he has got a holster. I never got the gun, but yeah, I just bought him like that. So he's still got the shield and the lightsaber.
he's got some really great of some of his art books, Ralph McQuarrie. I want to get one because I don't have it either. But
this appears in the new Bad Batch, doesn't he? So they're sort of canon now.
Yeah,
So.
it's got a really little-
Yep, that's so cool, Matt.
Hopefully we'll get
flowers. What flowers up in
Right, so Tez, while we've got Kat here, would you like to explain to everybody about flowers up your nose and weird toes?
When I was about 3, I had to go to the hospital because I put like pearls, pearl necklace that like your gran had. I put loads of pearl necklace. It broke, and I put loads up my nose, and they had flowers on them, and they weren't crying to me. Mum going, oh, I had like 6 of these things up my nose.
Oh my God.
Just 6, only 6.
My mum said, always told the story. She was always. We came running in the kitchen. He says he's got flowers up his nose. And it wasn't because the flowers were on the pearls, and that's what Chris is going now. What was the other thing?
So do you have to get them? Did you have to? They have to pull them out.
Go to the doctors and pull them out.
You know, an easy trick to get stuff out of your nose is
blow, but like
no. So for like a little kid, you plug the one that doesn't have it, and then you blow into their mouth and it pops out.
Of course, yeah.
So if you do it again, Tez, have your wife, blow in your mouth.
Oh, that would do it. Yeah. I got some. My toes. I can use like fingers. I can grab things and pick things up. But yeah. Chris, why are you talking about that?
So he's got more to tell us. He took metal flowers into a garden and stuck 12 of them up his nose. It looked like he'd gone 12 rounds with Mike Tyson. Wipe your nose.
He loves embarrassing you, doesn't he? He loves it.
Yeah.
One of many things that's got up to his nose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm changing Chris's nappy, so there you go.
No, that was last week, was it, Tez?
Change his nappy. So you've seen it all, have you, Tez? Seen it all?
Yeah. When his brother and his mum and dad used to come over, he was a little baby, and I've seen his nappy been changed. So there you go.
Changed.
Brilliant.
Talk about cat.
He's always going.
Oh God.
So did you have any female friends that collected with your cat? Because it's like I said, I'm intrigued by this because usually it's a bunch of us lads in it, and then you'll get yourself, or you know what I mean. There's comic and cosmetics that does it. You can always name the girls in our community because there's not that many of them.
Right.
Chantel, exactly right. Nicole, do you know what I mean? There's Leslie, do you know what I mean? Scuba's Leslie.
Yeah.
So did that never bother you, Kat, or do you know what I mean?
I mean, I was such a tomboy growing up. Like, I mean, I roughhouse. I played in the dirt and football and baseball and all that with my brother. So it was just like another thing that was like common for us in our household.
Right.
But with my 2 best friends growing up, like they never thought it was weird for me. They're just like, oh, Kat, her Star Wars. That's what they just thought. But they enjoyed that kind of stuff. But they didn't collect any of that. They would do other stuff, but they never collected. I didn't really know of any other female collectors until this community.
Yeah.
And then and then I had one friend who's like, I only have like 2 things in my collection. Is that a collection? I was like, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter. You could have 1 thing in it. But if that's what you buy, like absolutely that's your collection. And I said, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be, big or anything like that. Just you got 1 thing, sweet.
Exactly that. But what was it about Star Wars, Kat? What intrigued you and got you into actual Star Wars? Do you remember what's your earliest memory of it?
My dad. So I'm the youngest of 3, and my sister was born before Star Wars came out. But with my brother and I, the day we came home from the hospital, my dad put on Star Wars, and he held us and talked us through the whole movie. So I was literally around it, my whole life growing up. And then I loved everybody, except Darth Vader scared the crap out of me. Yeah. Rightly so, right? I mean, he's the greatest villain, but he scared me half to death, and I wanted to marry Chewbacca when I was little.
Wow.
He was like a big furry friend. I could climb on his shoulders, and he could protect me. You know, he'll rip somebody's arms out of their sockets for me. You know, but it was about like 5 or 6, and then just one day I'm watching Empire, and I'm like, I love him. And then I just went around, like, anytime my family would make me mad, I'm like, you know, trying to force choke him, you know. And it just but no, my dad got us all into it.
Oh, nice. So the sequels, do you collect that range? Lord Bill Valden's asking.
Oh, I'm sorry, what? Okay.
So, Kat, what are your thoughts on the sequels? And do you collect that range?
Okay. So I really liked Force Awakens.
Yeah, me too.
And I really did like it. And I think another sentimental thing is the first time I saw it, I brought Rafi with me to the movie theater, and I got a lot of dirty looks because he wasn't very old, and people were like, she brought a kid. It's like, it was like a 7:30 showing, and they're like, they weren't whispering, oh, you know, so they were like, this kid's gonna ruin the movie. And I have to say, my kid is awesome because he was cheering when everybody was cheering, and then, you know, the part where the planet's starting to break up, and, you know, it kind of separates Ray and all that and stuff, and he's literally screaming, stop, you know, like right on cue. And then when he would get to a quiet part, he would stop, you know, like he was I actually had people coming up to me like, your kid's awesome, like he didn't disturb me at all, like he was into the movie. And I'm like, I wouldn't have brought him.
How old was he in 2000? How old was he then? Like,
He was about 2 or 3, right? He must have been about that age.
When did Force Awakens come out?
2015.
End of 2015, 2016.
Yeah, he must have been 2 or 3. Yeah.
He in 2015 he would have been 2.
Yeah, 2. Wow.
Yeah.
Because
he was born in 2014.
77 or 78. I would have been 4. I was 4, so it was no difference. That kind of stuff sticks with you forever.
Yeah. You know, so I did really like that one. I hated The Last Jedi. Like, I remember, because I'm sitting there with all my family watching it, and I'm like, this is what we got. And I just kept thinking, I'm really upset with I was like, they just destroyed Luke. Like, this isn't the Luke I grew up with. Like, I was very bitter. My family were like, oh, it's so good. Now, cinematically, it's shot beautifully. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous film. That's all I can say about that. Like, I don't care for it. And then with The Rise of Skywalker, I have a love-hate relationship with that one. Like, I actually saw it a lot in the theater because I was like, I need to process this more. But so many things of, okay, so, you know, being such a Vader fan, I feel like they're just like, screw George Lucas.
Yeah.
And you did this whole 6 movies of him being the chosen one and him bringing balance to the Force, which he did, and then you're basically like, screw you. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
You know, that's upsetting because that's, you know, it's just like, let's just run over George Lucas's, you know, whole thing.
Because in Empire magazine this week, Ryan Johnson has been expressing his love to go back to making another 3 movies.
He ain't gonna do any more.
I say make him. because no one will go and watch him. No one. So I say make him.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
People will. I'd go and see him.
Maybe if he makes all 3.
You know,
The
problem is they didn't have a storyline set because basically, you know, Rise was him trying to shove in and fix what, you know, with issues from Last Jedi, you know, and there was parts of it that I did like and stuff like that. And then of course I bawled like a baby when Leia died because you know, that was a huge blow with Carrie Fisher, you know, so I did like parts, and then other parts I'm just like, they blew it and I didn't like it.
I've always wanted to know if was it Colin Trevorrow, if he ever did the 3rd film, what would it have been like?
Right. See, that's the thing. People are like, you can't change directors. You know, you have to have the same director. Mandalorian. How many different directors did they have?
Yeah.
That was done terrifically, but they had a great story to back it up. So it didn't matter that they had different directors.
Yeah, and there's a guy overseeing them all, isn't there? There was still the guy overseeing them all. So to make sure they went, which
they took their time with it, fixed the story, you know, made a really great story.
Yeah.
The thing I liked about coming off the back of The Force Awakens, which was a great time to be, a Star Wars fan. It was really, the thing I was so obsessed of who Snoke was. I don't, watching all these theories on YouTube, and then they just killed him, and then he wasn't really. You saw a jar of Snoke heads.
Yeah.
Bodies.
Yeah, and it was
just the way I felt. Just the same way as Darth Vader. His eye came out like I couldn't work out what I'd seen. That's the only shit. I came out numb. Like
an interesting character. He was such an interesting character.
They could have done so much with him.
But
or bringing in new villains.
Yeah. And what did you think of Obi-Wan? The series, Kat? What did you?
Wait, what series?
Obi-Wan Kenobi, the series. Did you enjoy
I
that?
bawled like a baby.
Oh, I did.
So anymore, and this has been I put any of the originals in, I just bawl like a baby. I'm like, it's dad issues, and I just bawl. It just makes me so emotional. But with Mando, I cheer, I cry with some of it, and then with Obi-Wan, it just immediately brought me back to Revenge and Clone Wars, and all that, which I absolutely loved, and so there were so many parts I was just crying my eyes out with it, but I thought it was beautifully done, and Obi-Wan's a badass. I mean, there's no putting, it was so great. It was so great. I really wish they would do a season 2, especially at the end, how he's dressed up. I'm like, that's the comic book. He looks just like the comic book Avengers.
Yeah, we need to see another adventure, don't we? They could.
Yeah, season 2 Avengers.
Yeah, I think we can get them. I think we can. I think we will.
I think sort of Disney should maybe, if they do use legacy characters, I think they should just maybe research a bit more about them. Do you know what I mean? And you have to be careful.
I think if they do another Kenobi series, they can't put Vader in it again. You've done Vader now. You've got to have another. You've got another villain, new villain.
I mean,
would you want another Kenobi series?
Vader, so
yeah, I know. I just want a series. I just want a series
more
on
of a flashback, I think. But yeah.
I want a series just on Darth Vader. Just Darth Vader.
Yes.
Just a series. That's all we want. Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys think about Ahsoka coming out?
Yeah, Ando's what I'm looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to Ando.
Love Ahsoka. That's one of the best episodes in that series. So,
I'm super excited for it.
That's one figure I keep thinking about is those guys at the beginning of the gas. They do that gas mask thing you showed, Luke. Those guys with the guns. I love that that figure. I'm surprised that's not come out.
It'll come out. Well, they've just introduced those Mando figures, haven't they? I saw your video, Matt, and usual.
Yeah, they're always going to be behind.
Yeah. Imperial officers look good.
Yeah, that's from the Andor. Yeah, they look awesome. Yeah.
I agree with everything Kat said. Visually, it was beautiful. Everything, the costumes were awesome. Just this. After the Force Awakens, and like I said, I think the Force Awakens so much because of all the hype around it. You know what I mean? It was back in a big way.
I love the bit at the beginning going to see I like the Emperor bit, and I like seeing the Death Star in bits on that planet. That was amazing seeing the Death Star, and I just love that seeing the wreckage. Some bits really worked and some bits didn't. So
and I always thought Finn was a great character, and then they just
ruined it.
They dropped the ball.
The idea of him, or is he, that kind of at the end of the Force Awakens, it's like he's picked up a lightsaber. Is he Force sensitive? And then it kind of, I like that idea.
That's what I thought. Is when you watch, because I rewatched the trailer again for Force Awakens, and I'm like, he's Force sensitive. How it came off, and then when you watch it all together, I'm like. I think they really dropped the ball with his character.
Yeah. He knows that, doesn't he?
The chat, there's so many different people in the chat. They either like it or they dislike it, and it's nice that we can have a conversation like this without everyone kicking off. It's lovely.
I think John, he knows that, and that's why he said he won't come back to
never talk to me again.
Yeah, I know it's so daft that the way you try and change people's minds by falling out with him. Like your opinion means more than theirs. It's stupid.
Get really toxic. Yeah, but the bit I didn't like really annoys me was like when Poe Dameron goes, somehow Palpatine has returned.
Yeah, that was like but that wasn't that to do with the game. There was an announcement, on that thing. It was a galactic thing, wasn't it? What's the game that your lad plays all the time?
Galaxy on the
Galactic
phone.
Heroes or something.
What's the shoot 'em up? What's the first person thing?
Galaxy Heroes. Galactic.
Battlefront or
no, the other one. It was a thing on. It was an announcement on the game. What's the one that all the
Galaxy
kids play?
Heroes.
No, not Star Wars. It wasn't Star Wars. It was a normal. You won the kid punched the thing for playing. What was it?
Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite.
Fortnite. Yeah, there was a.
I didn't know what you were saying when you said punch the TV. Fortnite.
The Fortnite. There was a thing, wasn't there? The Emperor. That speech was on Fortnite game. It was an exclusive on the game. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah. There was
don't let your little boy play Fortnite. It'll ruin it. It will ruin him. You will lose your child for a long time. Don't let your kid play Fortnite ever. Don't.
Yeah, you could hear Palpatine talk on the game, and that was what they were supposed to be like. And then they just changed it.
See, Rafi's allowed to play video games. Not that one though. No.
You don't.
No.
No, Ted. Do you remember that though, Tez? I mean, Matt, when Tez phoned us, bloody hell, Josh has put the TV.
Yeah.
You know,
I nearly threw the controller at the TV a couple of times and missed it.
No,
I used to play Battlefront Battlefield, and then I've stopped online gaming now. It gets aggressive.
I remember when we got a Wii and we were doing bowling, and my dad got mad, and he's like, it's not working. He thank goodness he had those straps on.
I tell you what, it is fascinating reading this chat the way some people hate it and some people like it. Do you know what I mean? It's funny.
Yeah.
The thing is, with the pickle, I can sit there and watch all three of them, and they'll put me through some angry moments, but I can sit there and still kind of enjoy them.
See, I just skipped Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I'll watch the first and the last one, but I won't watch I've seen it once. I'm good.
I can't say I haven't watched the sequels for quite some time. I just go back and watch Solo or Rogue One. So
Rogue One's solid.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Did I tell you guys what happened when I saw Rogue One in the movie theater?
No, go on.
Okay, so I think I was taking a break from Twitter still. So I took a few years off, but I did not have Rogue One spoiled at all. So I had no idea Darth Vader was in it. And so we're sitting up high. I'm with my sister and my brother-in-law, and Rafi fell asleep. And then it's not very crowded. Well, as soon as I saw, Vader's lightsaber, I was like, oh, die, rebel scum. Right. And a guy from below literally got up from his seat and was cussing me out, saying, you stupid imp, get out of here. Like, he was visibly angry. And I'm like, you're okay. Relax. It's okay. I mean, enjoy the force choke. But a guy literally because it was a habit. Just die, rebel scum. It just kind of came out. And but he got so mad at me.
I was off Twitter and Facebook when that happened. When I just came off Facebook and Twitter at that time because it was people were ruining stuff for you.
Yeah. I don't dare get on Twitter when Mando comes out. Because even the day, like a few hours, I just don't even bother logging in because something will pop up.
Yeah, I was always watching the friend. There was all texting me saying, Matt, because I was at work still. Don't go out on anything until you get home. Yep. And then someone will try and ruin it.
It was that for me though. On the same way, as everybody knows, and I won't carry on because we're 7 minutes over. But Luke's my favourite character. And yeah, he was good. Mark Hamill's always good, isn't he? But he just annoyed me. He just upset me. Above anything, more than anger, more than annoyance. I was so upset. It was like I couldn't get over it for ages. That's why I'll never watch that film again.
It's not our Luke.
When he died, when he went, he
no, that's the thing. You see, they ruined him by that. I wasn't bothered. They'd ruined him by then. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, this ain't my Luke, So
Well, and the thing too is even Mark Hamill's given interviews where he says that's not my character. Like he even does it. He goes, "That's not who he would." Now, I totally like. I could see him totally going off and being so upset that he lost his nephew to the dark side. It's happening again. I could see him being a hermit over that. As far as he went with him, no.
I agree. I 100% agree.
And also not to have a scene with Carrie and
Harrison. Yeah.
Ford.
Yes.
Not one scene together. That would
You have your trios. It worked for a reason back then. And you just okay.
Yeah, missed opportunity.
It was though, wasn't it? Well, listen, the nicest thing is, none of us turned our back on Star Wars. You heard all that thing. I've never watched Star Wars. None of us would ever do that. Do you know what I mean? No way. So
I'm sorry, Scuba. I'm so sorry.
Ruined it. Yeah.
So sorry.
We are at 10 past. We are at 10 minutes past. It's been awesome having you on, man.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy you came on. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So, anyone got anything coming up? Matt, have you got anything coming up?
Not yet. No.
I don't know what's happening.
When are we going to do a stream again, Tez?
I might even not have a toy room in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
Even out. So like, yeah, well, it'll be a while yet, but like all this probably going storage for a while. I'm telling you, yeah.
This is the thing. I mean, it's funny. Cat is definitely one of us. Always has been since day one. Do you know what I mean? And it's so nice to have you on. And you know, everybody wants that.
We'll get you on again. We'll make it such a long time this next time. We'll get you on. Cool. You've been on now. That's it, probably. So.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This was fun. I had a great time.
Yeah.
For a bit of let's have a look. Missed opportunity. I've tell you what, I've stuck with the chat big time tonight.
You really have. Keeping up with it. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's get on. Great guest. She's a great guest. You're right, BOA. Great stream.
Thank you guys. Thanks everybody.
I have
a video up on my YouTube that showed just like kind of the pictures of my collection. That's most of it. So you can go check that out if you want to see more of my collection. I still have more of the shed that's not pictured in it, but I did put a little video together.
Hang on. You've got a YouTube channel. When did this happen?
It's just I just put video, like I have a video of like Rafi unpacking stuff and he's hilarious in it. Like I just uploaded a few things, so it's nothing like.
What's it called? What's your YouTube called?
It's my YouTube name, Vader's Girl 28. Just go to my profile, and but I got a video on there.
When you had new fencing put up in your garden, you put that up as well, didn't you?
No, I did not. I put pictures of that on Twitter. It's beautiful, but I do. My front gate is falling apart, so I need to fix that.
Send Cats the money for a new gate.
I'm definitely going to check out this. Right, send me the thing when you're going to do it next, and if we get everybody that comes in that knows how to play it and so I'll have a good time. So yeah.
Just get an idea. Yeah.
And I'll send you some dice.
Right.
27-sided dice.
Well done. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you again, Kat, for coming on. This has been number 69. We'll see you all next week.
Everyone. See you next week.
Matt's on Friday. We've got a good guest next week, haven't we, Matt, as well?
Never not been on before. Yeah. First time.
Another first timer next week. There you go. Yeah. So, Cat's channel right there. Cheers, Fuller. I appreciate
it. Straight in with it. You're certainly going to have about 10, 20 new subscribers.
I'm subscribed.
It's just a few silly things, that's all.
Thanks, everyone.
Videos.
Good night.